Seems like it's coming through pretty all right. Shaboom, shaboom, here I be is. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Adjust the camera a little bit here. Always a pleasure to see the one and only Connie Tron. Ain't that true? Ain't that true? So Perp, you've been with us for a minute too. I think you and Connie came in around the same time, right? I think Connie, Leonard, Sir Perp, all y'all came in around the same time, I believe, right? When I was still on the TikToks, yeah. Am I correct? I think I'm right. And I would be calling. I was like Connie Tron. We would. And then one day I was like, try on. Oops. Oops. Now that tracksuit is going to come in 2 colorways. Of course, we got to give it the you know how we like to do the black smoke effect. So we're going to desaturate the colors out of it for people who want that black smoke effect. So it's going to come in both colorways. So look forward to that, y'all. Yeah, she was there. You came in. Connie and Reynard came in around the same time. That's true. Sir Perp, you did come in after them. But Connie and Reynard did come in around the same time because they remember the end of September, the last 3 weekends of September, where I got the biggest crowd I ever got in TikTok. Y'all remember that time? It was the one and only time. There was one Saturday where I got 3,000 people. Over 3,000, and that never happens. What's up, YouTube? How y'all doing? What's going on? YouTube in the house as well. I see 2 people over there. Whether you're 1, 2, 3, or 4, I'm still gonna say what's up. You heard? Yeah, the mods I did have at the time, which is funny because they're gone. Shiesty as fuck. Tried to put my name into a situation that I had nothing to do with. Associated me with a bullshit situation I had nothing to do with, which is a shame because I helped 2 of those people, actually 4 of those people who were mods at the time. I helped them a lot with what they were trying to do. Obviously they've never helped me with shit. You know, it's, when I think about it, the amount of creativity I have given to so many people in my life, of my creativity, my skill set, my artistry, and I do it willingly. I do it freely. Like I this may seem odd to people, but I'm not a capitalism-minded person. That's probably why this time around it's been so hard for me to get my money back up. You know, it's been really difficult because I am so far from a capitalism-minded person. I always have been. When I was doing really well with my art and my artistry, it was basically because I just was. I barely even had to try at that point. Like, you know, I was overseas. I had been overseas for years. I had a community of people that were around me from when I did events and all this other stuff. And they didn't know that I was doing the artwork I was doing because I was doing it, you know, for companies and corporations at the time. And then eventually, you know, people started seeing it and they started recognizing that a lot of the street art that was around in the different areas and cities were mine. And then I started getting more commissions from people. When I was in Germany, people were asking me for paintings, and that kind of happened on the fluke as well. And then it just spread. I ended up leaving all that money with my ex and her daughter because though she did kind of fuck me over for no other reason but her own neuroses, like she had a 10-year-old daughter, y'all, and the way that she had me exit the relationship was fucked up. But she had a 10-year-old daughter, y'all. Like, what's more important? Me as a single dude going somewhere knowing that I can make money, or making sure she's got enough for her 10-year-old daughter? And at the time too, Germany was still in the fuck up that they did with Germany had fucked up real bad with the euro. When they flipped to the euro, they did it in a way that really just fucked their economy up for years, right? And so, which they shouldn't have done, because the Deutschmark, though it was considered internationally not particularly, it would never be stronger than the euro or the dollar, it was still a very strong and respected currency, and it really had their economy booming. So it was really dumb to flip the way they did. But when they did, for at least about 2-3 years, most companies, and I don't know if you know this, they had to move to people doing like 70% of the work time but getting 75% of work time but getting 50% of the pay. And they did that because everybody was struggling, right? And most people agreed to it. So at the time she was pushing me out of her life, she was on that. She was working 75% of the time for 50% of the pay. And I looked up and was a single dude, and I was like, I'm just going to fly back to Japan anyway. I'm going to be all right. So I just left the bank account with her. But I had made thousands of dollars, thousands upon thousands of fucking euro selling paintings. I mean, thousands. It was ridiculous. You heard of me in June? Oh, okay. I think I know Connie and Reynard came to my live from seeing me in Jones's live, if I'm correct, right? Or I think it was Jones's, right? Right? Oh, fair warning, if you're new to the Vibe Room, I just be talking and it'll lead into all types of other stuff, so just get used to that. Oh, so Purple, same for you? Okay. Now all of y'all have seen how many people, who remembers this? How many of y'all saw the number of people who would talk about, oh, okay, you saw, oh, that's right, Connie, you did mention that it was Quadzilla, who I lost absolute all touch with once I left TikTok. This is a shame. People living their life by one app is just fucking stupid. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Like, how do you live your life by one app? That's so sad. That all of a sudden you don't know nobody because of an app. That's so sad. Y'all, I have all these bases, bruh. Why do I have this base? I don't know why I have this base. Like, all those people, yo. Like, so many people I helped with so much shit. And I don't regret any of it. I would do it again. And then just done. Just the fact that I'm not on TikTok no more, they don't know me anymore. Despite the fact that they had my contact info and everything else, I'm not on TikTok anymore, so they don't know me anymore. I just, not a single bit of contact with me, and got the nerve to try to put me in a category with that bullshit with all those other people. They think I don't know, but I do know. I know what people been saying about me. I'm not stupid. I don't care, because none of those people are important to my life, so fuck them all. I put this base here for some reason, y'all, but I do not know why. The great disconnection, the mask and shells of the quarterback survivors shook with the screams of the disconnected. Lights dimmed as the enemy descended, malevolent in its intent. Their numbers were too many. Korvax's prime was destroyed. Oh. Yeah, we don't need to keep this base. It's fucking stupid. Why did I put this here? I don't know why I put that there. Oh, for some reason I thought it would lead me to a portal. This is before I understood which type of monolith leads you to a portal and which doesn't. And this one does not lead us to a portal. We're gonna go ahead and burn this one. We don't need this. Gonna get rid of that. Yeah, TikTok is poop. Did you see that they're all that, oh, we're shutting down TikTok and hasn't been enforced at all, which is fucking hilarious. All that bravado was just to freaking get people to vote for them. I told people, man, they ain't gonna do shit to TikTok. So now you have some people who, like, in the background, because they're not talking about it anymore, there are still those those legislators who are pissed off that people keep making videos about them telling the truth about them. So now they're going to create an app. They're basically just going to move it over to only US owned, and they're going to call it M something. Man, that is going to be terribly toxic, bruh. That's going to be so toxic. I mean, it's already toxic as fuck, but just like only people in the US can see this app. Oh my boy. Woo wee. That's going to be some poopy doo. Oh, yo, somebody had one of the creatures that looked like this one, but it was huge as a pet, and they were walking around in the anomaly with it, but I couldn't see it because it hadn't loaded into my game. I bounced off of that thing all the way up to the ceiling in the anomaly, y'all. That shit was funny as hell. I was like, what the hell did I just bounce off of? As I was falling back down, I see this big, pet walking around the anomaly. I'm like, why the fuck would you have that out here, yo? People trying to walk, pimp. It was funny though. I thought it was hilarious. All right, let's get out of here. That base is gone. We don't need it. Yeah, all I had to do was put a save beacon down, and then that would have been, so I was basically marking a monolith on this planet, because this is our planet we initially landed on. This is one of the planets. The planet we initially landed on is over there. This is one of the planets in our initial system. You know what I want to do today? I want to get rid of my shitty looking freighter. What's next? I don't know. We gonna find out, Sir Perp. I don't know. I don't know. I had a whole moment. Y'all, I'm so exhausted. I was so exhausted yesterday too. I'm so fucking burned out. I am burned out beyond belief. I can't get anything done. And I have to, because if I don't, I'm literally going to be homeless in like 2 weeks. But I am burned the fuck out. And, well, not in 2 weeks, like a month. But, so I got to make something happen, like within the next 2 weeks. But, yo, I'm so burned out, bruh. And yesterday, like, I was like, just let me find the fucking portal. I was pissy. Unwarrantedly so. Like, I know how the game works, so there's no reason for me to be pissy, but I was. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I was correct in my pissiness, because I was not. That did not sound good. Correct in my pissiness. That's not a good statement. Okay, we're supposed to be doing something. You know what? Let's go hire this weapons research person already. Okay, we need to get in our SHERP. Let's go get this one done. We need to go up into the spas. Into the spas. I just want to hunt some cool ass ships today too, y'all. I'm not saying I'm going to keep them. I just want to hunt them. All right, let's hit the brakes so we don't have to hear that loud ass engine. All right, there we go. We're going to Ikint. We're going to Ikint. What is not? Wait. Okay, I didn't see. Wait, what did I say that? What did I say that that deserved that it is not? I know I probably said something stupid, but what did I say? The pissiness? It was unwarranted pissiness. It was only because I was tired as fuck. So, you know, and I'm just burned out. So I know how the game works. So it was pretty unwarranted. It was. I do need to work on my temper. My temper is raw, yo. I'm perpetually on edge. And a lot of it has to do with the douchebaggery of human beings, but a lot of it is also just where I'm at in life. And I know if I wasn't backed in the corner in every way possible right now, I know I would react to things differently. I mean, it's not like I would let people fuck with me or the space. That wouldn't happen, but I would definitely react to things differently. I would definitely be more chill, more understanding, so to speak. But I'm fried, dyed, and laid to the side. And I'm not talking about, having a, the way we used to use it was talking about when we used to put out that lie and that bullshit in our hair so that we can be accepted by white people. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm still mad at us. I'm still mad at black folk. I'm still fucking mad at us for goddamn putting that bullshit in our goddamn hair, burning our children's scalps and our own scalps, and literally making us 82% more likely. Sorry, no. Is it 82? Yes, making it not 82. Sorry, that's the wrong one. Yeah, it is. Actually making us 82% more likely to develop cancers because of that bullshit ass chemicals we put in our fucking hair to be accepted by fucking white people. I understand why we did it. I understand why it was a thing, but it still pisses me off. Okay? It pisses me off. I'm just gonna put that out there. Your Gex servant told me you were coming, interloper. It is an honor to meet one whose bloodlust exceeds even my own. Grah. We shall kill together for the glory of Herc and our ancestors. The great sentinel hunt begins. Come, let us inhale the requisite. Grah, grah. Are they trying to copy like fucking... What's them dudes from Star Trek? The Klingons or some shit? The Viking is old. It is not their skin or appearance that suggests this. These beings are too alien, too unusual for me to make a judgment on that basis. Poison, yo. Poison. We poison ourselves. We poison ourselves in so many ways because of the constant poison that's been put upon our hearts and our souls, our lives. There's not a day goes by where my heart don't ache for my fucking people, man, for real. Not a day. Yes, I've seen that. I've seen that happen. Yo, I'm so out of it. Goddamn. Growl. I will rejoice in blood harvest. But tell me, do I need to pay for my own transit? Bitch, get in the ship and fly. The hell? Hold on, y'all. I've been sent something. Okay. There's a lining. There's a lining inside a lot of cans because of the chemicals and shit in the food and the drinks and stuff. We'll eat through it. Yeah. We'll literally start to cause the aluminum to rust. Yeah. Yeah. Paper cups have a type of plastic lining around them, otherwise they wouldn't work. Yeah. Yeah. But yes, I have heard of manufacturing process fuck ups where there's like a piece of metal, piece of can, a lid, something like something that got in the can, but the food, and because people are moving so fast, they end up packing it. They end up putting on a shelf, all of that shit. Yeah, I've heard of that. When I worked as a director in the we got that one over with. When I worked as a director in all right, let's see. Hold on. I wasn't a director forever. I was kind of a cleanup person. But when I worked as a director in the commissary in Germany, in Heidelberg, basically we would get products sometimes where there was a piece of can inside of a can, but there wasn't actual whatever food was supposed to be in there was in there. We got cereal boxes with empty bags, like the whole bag was in there, had air and everything in it, and was like sealed, but there was no cereal in the bag. Frozen sausages, that was the box in the plastic without sausages in it. Yeah, that type of thing happens in the manufacturing process all the time. These facilities are glorious, but know that we Viking exterminate worlds that show even the merest hint of weapons production. Consider yourself lucky that I'm your friend. Grah. Oh, shut up. Who wrote this? Violence must be ended. This is the way of the Bitch, all you do is talk about violence. This is the way of Herc. When murder is gone, the last weapon fired will be at the Viking ourselves, having served our holy purpose. Oh God, who wrote this shit, yo? Y'all, who wrote this? As a gesture of peace, the armorer offers me a piece of exosuit technology. My soul hurts just reading this. Gra, wear it with pride. Now, before we can begin our work together, there's something we must deal with. Oh God, he has another thing for me to do. Viking High Command would not permit me to reside here and ignore my purpose, interloper. I have discovered a weapons factory nearby, and to sabotage it would demonstrate our worth. While you are there, perhaps you may also learn something useful for yourself. I learned that the Viking believe that no other species should be able to hold weapons, that after the atrocities committed by the Gek, only the Vikings should be trusted with arms. Y'all, these are the most unbalanced factions I have ever seen in my life. They're almost pointless. The armorer gives me the location of a nearby weapons factory, claiming it is operating illegally. If I go there and shut down production, I may be able to extract a valuable blueprint. Has anyone else noticed that the story of this game is not important at all? Like, it's literally just to have you do stuff. Am I the only one to notice that? I'm not upset about it. I'm just saying, am I the only? I'm telling you, yo, the characters, the faction, and the story are all like a fourthary, not a secondary, but a fourthary thought. They were a fourthary thought. I'm telling you, yo. Grog, go with honor, but be wary. The eye of the sentinels will be upon the facility. Homie was like, I want to make a space exploration game. And he made a game. And the people were like, this has no depth. So he was like, well, I'm not going to create any depth. I'm just going to create a bunch of characters. And then you all are going to think there's depth because you don't have any. And that's exactly what happened. Now, I'm going to show you what I mean. Watch this. Watch this, y'all. Ready? Watch. One, the character movement is trash. The walk cycle literally is a basic walk cycle from a game engine. That's number 2. That shows that you don't give two shits about it. Number 3, watch what we see what the weapons factory is. For those of y'all who've been watching me play this game, watch this. Here's our approximate location, right? Now, literally, all I have to do from here is just look for a building that's close enough that looks exactly like all the other buildings that we have already been to. So let's, you know what? But let's do it the way they want us to. There it is. There it is right there. That's it. Now tell me this bitch don't look exactly like every damn thing that we've already been to. This don't look like no weapons factory. You get what I mean? Like there's no real thought put into the characters, the story, any of this stuff, but just to move the game along. That's it. That's all it's here for. Like I said, it doesn't stop the game from being fun, but the game could be a lot more interesting if it wasn't so vapid. See? Same thing. This ain't no factory, bitch. This is the same old building. If you're gonna tell me we're going to a weapons factory, make it look like a factory. You know what I'm saying? No? Am I the only one? Okay, maybe. I don't know. Hey, what's up, baby satin bonnet? How you doing? Dude sounds like the potato-headed type enemy on Doctor Who. Yo, right? For the glory of the Centaurian Empire. Satin bonnet. The factory was indeed engaged in the production of illegal weaponry. Just as the Viking claimed, I should shut down production and see what can be gleaned from their system. This shit is comically vapid, yo. It is hilarious. It's so bad. New blueprint accepted. Beginning fabrication. I override the production line, substituting their blueprints for something more harmless. The factory will produce light bulbs, at least for now. Bitch, that's lame. Bitch, that's lame. You come in, you bust up the factory that looks like every other building that we literally are always at. You so-called bust up the factory, right? You so-called bust up the factory that looks like every building we're always at. And then you just switch it to light bulbs. Like, they're not going to come and just switch it back. Bro, this is so fucking dumb. I didn't shut down the factory. I didn't destroy it. I changed it to light bulbs. At least for now. Bitch. That's the stupidest fucking thing. Y'all can't tell me that's not dumb, man. Y'all can't tell me that's not stupid. I mean, you can tell me, but I'm going to disagree. That's all I'm saying. That's not that strong. I thought that'd be stronger. I probably have to build it up some. Let's see. Oh shoot, my bolt caster is sick with it. God damn. You want it with lean? You know what? I don't feel like fighting a bunch of y'all today. We just gonna leave. But let's grab these resources first, because it's not like they can do anything to us. It's not like we're gonna lose the battle or anything. There we go. Well, I hope it's a bit better. Satin Bonnie, yeah. Satin Bonnie, yeah. In the hand. Satin Bonnie, yeah. That's a new jam, y'all. Wrote specifically for Satin Bonnet. Don't y'all try to steal it. You hear me? Satin Bonnie, yeah. In the hand. Yeah. Ain't that right, Satin Bonnet? You let them know that's my jam. Try to steal my shit. Satin Bonnet's like, I'm not claiming that bone. I'm not claiming that jam bone. That's not it. That's not my jam bone. Yeah, what I said. They tried to steal your jam. I just made a song and they were like, copyright, trademark. I was like, you can't do that. I did it first. That's exactly what happened. Whee. Alright, so I gotta show off again, yo. I gotta show off one more time. It's gotta happen. Alright, let's go back to douchebaggery though. What's up, douchebaggery? Where they tried to name you Viking. Anytime you know what? Let me be quiet. I was about to say something. I was about to say something not so nice, but I'm be good. I promise. Okay. All right. Prepare your eyeballs. It's gonna get a little bright. All right. There you go. And look at that, y'all. Look at the pantaloons. We got some bottoms. Nice little 2-bar waistband up there at the top right there. Gonna be nice little forest green, you know what I'm saying? Oh, this is one of them songs where they make it all choppy on purpose. Ugh. That can't be my audio. There's no way. Okay, cool. It wasn't my audio. That song was on my nerves. Alright, maybe it is my audio. What's happening? That was weird. Okay, but yeah, so let's hit the center here. And let's put this back to fit the canvas. So we got the pantaloons as well. We'll do a little close up real quick. Shaboink. Nice little close up. Had a black drawstring. Gonna have the green. Gonna have the green. And then of course, Shaboop. We got the VRL. We got OG. Gochujang Happy. OG, the original. Over here with the VRL right there. Hopefully y'all like it. I hope. So yeah, check out the shop. It's not available yet, but it will be very soon. I'll be dropping that in the shop really soon. So yeah, check that out. Yeah. Amazing. Let's get back on this over here. Yeah. All right, let's holler at homeboy. All right, what kind of dumb shit you got to say to me now? Let's go. You have shut down their production. No, I didn't. We didn't shut it down. We changed it to light bulbs. Somehow that's going to work. It's not what we did, homie. Stop making up shit. Perhaps we shall make a Viking of you yet. Shut up. Gra, do not allow your blood to freeze, interloper. Oh, shut the fuck up. Okay. All right. Listen. I like this game, boy, but this storyline and the dialogue is so bad. It's so campy. Now, it's not like the bad where I hate it. It makes me laugh. It's just camp. It's campy as fuck. I would prefer if it was cheeky. I already returned to him. Oh my God, I gotta go back to this douchebag again. What you got now? Watch. Now here. Now this is my fault. This is my fault, y'all. I caused this myself. All of this stuff I'm doing now is stuff that should have been done earlier if I followed the story. So what he's gonna give me, I already have. It happened with this one. It happened with that one. Like you don't really need them to progress. Like you don't. And there definitely is a better way than these weak ass storylines that they have for these three characters. Oh my God, I gotta hit confirm. Ugh. Excellent work, interloper. Gra, did you obtain any technology of your own? Here, I will decrypt it for you. We shall continue your training. Weapons are nothing without usage, without the glory of righteous war. So they're going to end war, end all killing, and then kill themselves? They want to get rid of violence with war? I literally have the cyclotron ballista open already. As they tell me of the pirates, the armor begins to shake. I have not seen such passion, such hatred expressed in them for any other being. The armor alerts me to the presence of pirate ships orbiting the world. At some point. Gra, fight well, interloper. Destroy them before they draw more sentinel attention to our homeworld. Yo, this is the most goofy, backwards, convoluted nonsense I have seen in any story in years. What is this? Okay, the other two were nowhere near as goofy as this nonsense, y'all. Not even close. Bro, whoever wrote this Viking storyline literally needs to be punched in their lip. I mean that. Like, in the meanest way possible. Okay, here comes the threat's target. Hey, it's gonna be useless. Come on over here so I can destroy you real quick. Like, it's not gonna take long to whoop your ass. Come on. Alright, come on. Let's get this waste of time over with. Come on, buddy. Let's go ahead and tear your tail up real quick. You're not gonna last long. Alright. Let's see. No little fancy flying they're doing. Oh man, there's gotta be more than 2 of you. Come on. At least make this a challenge, bruh. I guess this would have been a challenge when I first started the game. If I would have done all this stuff in the beginning of the game, it wouldn't be so annoying. But now, like, I don't need this for anything. But I do need to go through the storyline. So there's that. Connie, you're gonna get some rest. Is Connie leaving already, y'all? Have a good night, y'all. Can we get some good night energy and some sweet dreams vibes for Connie? Like I said, y'all, this is my own fault. This is lame because I've already done all this stuff. Like, I don't need any of it. But there are certain things you kind of have to do, so you got to go through all the lame duck stuff, which wouldn't have been so lame in the beginning of the game when I first started playing. But really, all the stuff that they have me doing, I done figured out on my own already. Is it done, interloper? Have you purged these vile beings from our air? Confirm. Grah. Well fought, interloper. To be young, to kill again. Grah. How I envy you. Interloper, there is both good and bad news. Some of the pirates appear to have fled your wrath, but this merely delays their righteous extermination. Hunt them down, interrogate them for potential weapons technology, and then consign them to the great abyss. We abhor violence, and we want to get rid of it. Go hunt these bitches down and interrogate them. Sounds like the USA. Viking at arms. Hill is clearly possessed by the thrill of the hunt, but this energy cannot disguise the fact they appear to be weakening. Has residing here in my base caused them to become ill? Bitch been there for 5 minutes. The armorer wishes for me to find one of the escaped pirates and take any technology they might possess. Yo, he's been there for 5 minutes, y'all. 5 minutes. This is your prize, interloper. Weapons technology and a pirate to do with as you will. Grah. Make our ancestors proud. But we're not. You know what? I'm just be quiet. I shouldn't even have started this, yo. Like, why did I start this? Why? Am I glutton for punishment? I keep forgetting that you just don't pick up one of them folk. They have like 10 missions for you. I forgot that. I apologize, y'all. We could be doing something not so lame. But we're not now, and it's my fault. Bee-bop-boo. I did enjoy blowing up the pirates, though. That was fun. Approximate location, which means it's down here. And not down here. Huh. Ain't that a blip? Ow, you prick. Oh, I can't destroy that one. Some of them you can destroy, some of them you can't. That is one that I could not. God damn it. Restore shield. I don't care about no lantern. This it? Alright. I done got off track. Typically when they have that little thing, it's like the closest building or some shit. I think I need to get back in my ship, y'all. Hold on. Oh, this is one of them spots we can come and hunt for the Widgemadoobies. We should have put a communication station down. Oh, we need some metal plating real quick. Let's make that. Oh. Say biggin. There we go. Okay. So obviously it's not the locale, but typically you just land in a locale. The locale is always just pointing you at a building that's close, but I guess I'm wrong this time. It'd be nice if they do something different, because they don't. So it'd be nice. There we go. There we go. Let's get our land on. Okay. Now watch this, y'all. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. It must be this one. Ooh, I didn't know it was. Man, those are close as fuck. God damn. No wonder I was dead wrong. Ain't that a bitch? All right, let's go. Let's go smack some pirates. I guess. I don't know. I don't know what they gonna have me do, but we gonna go have a little fun doing it. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, we get to go see the pirate and land on their spot. That's what I'm talking about. Alrighty. This don't look like no pirate spot. I'm a little discombobulated. I don't know what's going on, y'all. I know I'm stealing this carbon though. Ha ha. Nope. Give me that carbon. Give me them nanites. Oh shit, 79, nice. Yeah. Alright, I don't think there's too much more we can steal from these people. Here's some of that. Did that. Okay, what's up, homie? What you got for me? What you got for me? Raiding entity Voyaziv. Ehu. Life form savior. Carvax was their slave. Carvax forced to operate pirate frequencies, but no more. Carvax hopes life form believes their virtue. Gift of technology in exchange for silence. If life form attempts to report Carvax to authorities, Carvax will take lethal countermeasures. The life form offers up their advanced survival data. They claim to have been an innocent forced into a life of piracy against their will. The threat against my life does little to support their claim of innocence, but I have what I came for. I just want to get back to hunting ships, y'all. Or finding, in this case. Technology merchant Trollco's wares include blue. Yeah, okay, we know that part. I don't need to read that. Microprocessors, we'll take those. Amino chamber. Meh, I can make that myself. Semiconductor. Don't need that. Alright, whatever. Alright, let's go. Ain't had nothing we needed. Let's get it. Now we have to go back to Mr. Viking and his goofy ass. We're going back to the Viking who's super confused. Gonna save the world from violence with violence. That shit is rude. I'm probably turning the people who love this game's ears green talking about the shitty storyline. Why is he playing the game if he don't like it? I do like the game, but that don't mean the storyline is good. It's trash. You know it. I know it. But the rest of the game is phenomenal. If I never had to deal with the story and I could just fly around discovering shit, it'd be so much better. It is done then. Have you made them suffer? The armor begins to cough. They do not appear to be in good health. I shall decrypt their data, interloper. May it bring you glory. But I have another task for you. It is almost the end. Is bitch gonna die after all this? I have all this shit already. There is a structure on this world, a depot of little consequence, but to the sentinels, grah. They will defend it to their last drone. I don't care. Attack it, draw the ire of the sentinels, then our hunt can begin. While you are away, I shall create a powerful upgrade so that your weapon is fit for our great war. I bet you I have that upgrade already. Viking at Arms Hill appears to have declined even further. This longing for the hunt seems to be the only thing keeping them alive. The Viking asks that I destroy a depot so that the sentinels will seek us out. They promise to work on some sort of weapon upgrade while I am away. Go, I will prepare your weapon, interloper. You can rely on my work, but you dying, like, in the past 10 minutes. This shit is so whack. It's not that it's not fun, but it's not fun. The game is fun, but this is not fun. Another thing that's not fun in this game is the settlement thing. The settlement thing is dumb. Man, there's a lot of fucking buildings in this freaking place. I've been on this planet this long, didn't know none of these buildings existed. Isn't that funny? They probably didn't until I started doing this. But this is a big ass rock, so I have not traversed it at all. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Alright. Destroy depots. This is not going to be difficult. Let me go and gather some resources while I do it. Okay, yes. Just gonna pop that. Hit that one real quick. Do that. Let's go ahead and grab this too, because we need it in our life. Alright. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I hear you, pimp. Like, I'm gonna just keep taking these resources real quick, okay? Ooh, we at a level 3? Ooh, that's nice. I don't feel like fighting them. Fuck it. It's not a high sentinel activity planet, so we can just keep moving, and eventually they'll just like stop chasing us. That's 30 seconds is barely going down. I must have got discovered again. Hold on. Let's go a little further. Okay, there we go. That ought to do it. Always collect your dihydrogen now, yeah? Alright, everybody? Always collect your dihydrogen, alright? Don't you forget it. I hope that with this new update, they actually introduce more of a... Well, I guess you can at this point, because that's been a... But introduce something that... You know, these storylines are trash. Like, introduce something that could be actually interesting in the story. I don't need it to play the game, because there's tons of shit that I want to do in the game, so I don't need it. I don't really need the story, personally, myself. Always collect the dihydrogen. Always. Always. This is a must. Wait, is this what I think it is? It is what I think it is. Whatever. Where is it? Eh? Where you at so I can fuck you up? What you doing on my planet? Get off my planet. You out of range still. I don't know why I'm all wobbly right now. Ooh, homie, just trying to zip away. No, sir. No, sir, that ain't gonna happen. You shouldn't even been in my stilo, pimp. You shouldn't even been in my stilo. We got a Viking down there that hates you. I gotta destroy you. He's also a pacifist who wants to kill everything and then himself and all his people. So there's that. All right, let's go back. God damn it. Too close. Do-do-do. We must end the war with all the destruction. My goodness. Oh, this must be the pirates coming after us thing that they was talking about. Yeah, whatever. Can I land? What do you mean landing? I literally have a landing pad. What the hell? Landing area not clear. What in the butt? Pickles and cheese sauce? Alright, let's get out. And we're just gonna zip on over. Zippity doo dah, zippity yay. I have detected them. Their eye is upon us. You have done it, haven't you? Your actions have summoned them. Confirm. I'm sorry, interloper. I will not be able to assist you in your fight. I am too weak. Take this upgrade module and prepare for their arrival. Bro, what? I have a scatter blaster, bro. Like... so dumb. They approach, but before the final fight, I have another task for you. I need to be strong to serve you. There is a substance, an offering freely given by the young to their elders, that may yet restore me. What substance is this? I myself spent years enmeshed within the harvest circuits, my organs sacrificing their enzymes for the fleet. The fuck? I was glad to do so, but we need not repeat such torment today. Enzyme remnants found on Viking daggers should be enough to heal me now. Whatever sacrifice Viking at Arms Hill made for others, they do not appear to have reaped the same benefits in their old age. The Viking's body is scarred, their speech labored. I cannot imagine they will survive another year. The armorer requires Viking daggers to prevent. The Viking appears relieved. They say nothing, but there is a look of hope behind their tired eyes. I'm afraid, interloper. I feel my end approaching, but I am not strong enough. I know I should have faith, but I, the nightmares, interloper, the things I have seen, the crimson eye behind my eyes, the wound upon the world. Good God, this is a depressing ass story. What's up, Limeade? What's going on, fam? Welcome to the Vibe Room. The Viking grows silent. Reassure them. Gra, you are a worthy interloper, I will admit. I have not been idle in your absence, interloper. I have crafted another upgrade module for your ship, but the daggers. I can smell the battle enzyme from across the room. I told y'all, like, I've gone way past, on my own, way past the story. Like, the story is just telling me shit I've already done. The Viking takes the dagger and plunges it into their own arm. They immediately revive, their spirits restored. Oh, this is exhausting. Oh, it's a dumbass story. It's so dumb. You cannot deny you have the dagger's interloper. What cruelty is this? Sentinel ship. I'm flying a Sentinel ship. Now we are ready, interloper. The Sentinels are here, and you shall head out to meet them. This day shall be glorious, traveler, as it has been before and shall be again. The Viking looks at me with pride. I seem to have provided them with renewed purpose. Of this I am glad. By placing my world under threat, getting me to summon so many Sentinels for a pointless battle, when I am back, I will need to speak to the armorer about the future. The armorer warns me that multiple Sentinel forces have arrived near our home. I must defeat them. Gra, 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 gra. Man, this story's dumb. Alright, let's go out here and destroy what we're supposed to destroy. Active Sentinel units. Bro, y'all slow. I'll come to y'all. I'll come whoop your ass for free. Y'all, let's go whoop their ass for free. This was all stuff I was supposed to do in the beginning, y'all. I did none of it. Like, none of it. Goddamn, how far away are they? You can't be serious. Who the... Alright, y'all, let's get in this. Let's get in Buttercutter and go find us some Sentinel to smack up and down. Look at this beautiful ship, yo. Ooh. Yeah, whoa. I do love me some yeah, whoa. Alright, let's see. I don't think about your stupid threat. Where were these 3 Sentinel at I was supposed to destroy? That's what I want to know. I guess we can just go to a dissonant planet we have and just destroy some Sentinel and come back. That's too easy. Let's go start a fight. I like doing that part. That part's fun. Let's go start a fight. You notice we keep getting up to 8 to 9 people and it keeps dropping because I keep laughing at this dumbass story. Oh, here we go. Hey, you found me. It took you 5,000 years. You can't save him, homie. Yeah. I swear, man, people are really sycophantic, yo. It's hilarious. Don't talk about the game I love. I'm gonna just start making fun of everybody and everything, boy, because it's starting to become funny to me how goofy and ridiculous we are. Who's next? Okay. Where's this one? One? Bro, you're way too slow. Can you come over here so I can shoot you in your face faster? Where are you? Huh? Is this bitch inside my joint? Huh? I guess we just keep standing here till they keep showing up. I guess. I don't know. What's up, guys? How y'all doing? We're waiting on Sentinels. What's this thing want? Okay. All right, we're still waiting on Sentinels. There's supposed to be 2 more. Okay. Oh well. Let's go find 2 and shoot them in the face. This won't be too hard. We literally have like a dissonant base, so we can go do that. It's gonna be easy. There we go. I can solve this problem real quick. We can just go find them and shoot them in the face. It happens, right? People, when people love something or are into something, they get real upset when someone makes fun of obvious issues with it. Like it's this whole thing. If you enjoy it, you better enjoy and like all of it. And that's just not how shit works. When something dumb and stupid, I'm probably gonna say it is. Especially if I'm literally in the throes of, God damn it. Why did I have to show up when there was a storm? Son of an uncle's tit. Alright, let me see. That's not gonna do it. But this will. Let's go. Oops, wrong thing. There we go. Give me that carbon. Give me that carbon. Always grab your carbon too, y'all. Always grab your carbon. It's important. You need your carbon. And your ferrite dust. You use those 2 things the most in this game. Carbon and ferrite dust, alright? And copper. Copper's a big one too. Always be picking up some copper. Because you will run out fast. Give me that ferrite dust and sodium, bitch. Give it to me. Ooh, hello. Let's get some little Atlantidium while we're on the way to starting a fight. Let's go grab this radiant shard as well. Let's go start a fight. Do. Maybe we'll do the whole fight. Maybe not. There's still a storm going on, I guess. Let's go ahead and heal that part up real quick. That fire tried to get me, y'all. Y'all see that? That's messed up. I thought we was cool. Curious deposit. What is this run? Oh shit. We got runaway mode on this planet. I didn't even know that. Huh. We need this. We need this shit all the time. Plus, if you don't need it for crafting, you can use it to get nanites. Okay, that did not solve our issue. Ah, there we go. Gravatino ball. That'll get us some. That'll get us some of them angry little mamma jammas coming at us. Inventory full. Bitch, you lie. You do not lie. My inventory is full. That's messed up. Okay. Ship cometh to me so that I may use you for storage. You sexy bitch. Okay. But it's funny though. It's like, it's funny dumb. You know what I mean? Wait, I want to test the theory. I want to test the theory. Hold on, y'all. Let me test the theory because I know it's true. All right, we're gonna go over here. I'm gonna click up here, and I'm gonna users in the chat. I fucking knew it. We want to thank Limeade Man for coming in, asking about my ship, and then leaving very quickly because I did not answer them right away. Good job, proving me right. Thank you. About the vapid ass mentality of people and the entitlement in their minds that we, who are giving them free entertainment, owe them something. Despite the fact that I don't know who the fuck are you to ask me anything when you've never actually come into this space and I don't know, done anything, you know, to help support the live or anything, but get upset and leave right away because you don't get answered right away. Isn't that funny? Well, it's not funny at all, but you know what I'm saying. We don't need this, but fuck it. Let's consume it anyway. We could have sold it, but it ain't worth anything. All right, here we go. Oh! This web of living tissue has grown its own metallic filaments. Oh, okay. That changed. It is true. They come in. Oh, the gaming community, everybody's so great. I'm like, nah. All of y'all are not so great. I know you would like to think that, but that ain't true. I'm not so great. Keep in mind, I don't think I'm a great person. I know that I can be mean and that I'm sick and tired of human beings and I have no patience for their dumb shit. I know this about myself. So there's that. Okay. What are we getting here? I'm just honest about it. That's all. All right, there we go. All right, so we have this thing. What did that give us? I don't even know what it gave us, but we don't care. Oh, we have more suspicious packets. Okay. Damn, 47,000? We're going to keep... Ooh, we got some X mods, y'all. What we got? Ultra Knife Accelerator, Positron Ejector, Starship Pulse Engine. Ooh, we can use that. This I'm probably just going to chuck. And that I'm probably going to chuck. All right. So we have cleared some inventory. Time to start a fight. Okay, here they come. Where they at? Where they at? Come here. Come here. Where are you? Where's the swarm? Where's the little red marker for the swarm? Where are you? Oh, there you go. Hi, buddy. Let me... Oh, son of a uncle's boob. I was ready to tussle. Why y'all so far away? Oh, there you is. What's up, pimp? Hey, come here and let me shoot you. Come here. Come here. Oh, no. Wrong weapon. Hold on. Let me get the one that's going to destroy you real quick. Ooh, nice with the shield, yo. Oh, they are doing it. Moving together. Okay, I got to switch to my bolt caster. Now you about to get fucked up. Ain't nobody healing you from that. Ha ha. How you like them bananas? Who's next? Who wants it with lean? Who wants it with lean? It's a reference. All right, there you go. We just need them two. I don't really care about destroying the other one. Okay, let's go. We can ignore it now. We'll just go ahead and fly off. I'm just kind of running so we can get rid of. The one thing about this is you can run right into a whole nother crew. I know Reynard is about to fall asleep. I know them eyes is heavy. And there we go. All gone. All right, let's head on back. We came, we conquered, we shot 2 robots. The NMS crew is one of the best communities on Twitch. Okay. See, but here's the thing, right? Power World people say the same thing. Warframe people say the same thing. Every game community says the same thing. Every last one. Like all of them. Like every last one. But I'm not in those communities like that. You know what I mean? And that's cool if that's what people believe. That's their thing. You know what I mean? But there's toxicity in y'all community just like any other community. And for those who are in it, and like I said, just love the game so much that they can't see anything else, that's fine. But I'm not. I'm just someone who enjoys the game. And if someone is cool, they're cool. But the myriad of people, because you don't see the stats, right? When I go live, I do. The number of people that come through and just leave because they don't like something I say, because I talk about something that is kind of lame or problematic about this game, and then they leave because they don't like it, that does not beget the best crew. And every last game has those people. You also have people who purposely go to areas, lay down bases to troll people so they can't pick up ships. You know, are there dope people? Of course. But everyone says that their gaming community is the best community. Everybody says it. Every last community on here. And the thing is, because people are picking soul communities, it's kind of cultish. It's just not me. That's all I'm saying. It's not how I work. I play games because I enjoy them. I have yet to be in a gaming community where there aren't trolly people or people who are really fickle or sycophantic. I've yet to experience that. And I've been playing games for a very long time. Like a very long time. Like, you know, very long time. So, like, you know, there are some dope people. There are a lot of people who give, and that's true. But that's every game community, like every last one. I had people come into Power World and help with this. I had people to come in and tell me about things I could find in Power World. I had people come in the sky, fly me all over the place and show me all types of things. They're all the same. They're all the same. They're literally all the same. You have people who are helpful and people who are care and all this other stuff. But they're also full of extremely fickle ass people. All of them are. Every last one. That's just the reality. Because that is people. It's that simple. What's up, Gameta? How you doing? What's up? And I know that's going to offend people. They're going to get mad. And oh my God, you're talking about a community in our game. But I talk about shit. I talk about all types of communities and stuff like that. I have no problem pointing out the facts of how people act, what the problem is, as well as the good. And I do the same with myself. So if that turns people off and they don't like it because they don't, you know, ooh, don't talk about my community that way. I don't care. Bye. You don't have to be here. You know, it's for me. It's about people. And I know that's not what you're doing, Iraq, but it's been proven. It's been proven. I haven't even been on Twitch. I've been on Twitch since January, and literally, I've seen some of the most fickle fucking people in every game community. But they all talk about how great the game community is. Where they at? Where they at? Do you know how many people come through here and suddenly start telling me basic ass bullshit that I obviously already know because I'm past that, because they just want to feel like they're telling me something? That's every game I've played. That's not new either. You see what I'm saying? So like, yeah, do they have some dope people in the communities? Of course they do. But you also got some douchebags in y'all communities. Every community does. Like I said, the only difference between me and other people is I have no problem saying it. Because I'm not, I'm not someone who's sycophantic. It's just not my nature. And people get upset if I say something about the game or the story. The story's lame. It's absolutely lame. It's an afterthought and it's lame. And well, you don't have to say it. You're right. But I did say it. And ain't nothing wrong with me saying it. You feel me? So yeah, there's that. But at the same time, I still enjoy the gameplay. But there are things in this game and in the community that are just not cool. It's that simple. I'm doing all right, Gamitter. I'm doing all right. Chilling, playing the game, turning people off left and right. You survived where hurt failed, traveler. Forgive me, I was wrong. My whole life, I was wrong. It is not the dead that deserve our service. It is the living. It is you, traveler. It is you and you alone. You can't tell me you played through this story and ain't been like, what? The Viking promises not to cause any more trouble for the base, apologizing profusely, telling me that the living deserve service more than the dead, that I especially am worthy of their aid. What's up, Jay? What's going on, yo? Is Jay in the house? We got Jay over on YouTube. I have way too many Sky friends. I'm only close to a few of them. Not that many of them aren't great. I do tend to get too busy to spend much time with most of them. Well, of course. Like, let's all be true, yo. You can make all these friends in these games, and you can have all these friends on your Twitch and all this other stuff. How many of them did you actually play with and interact with? How many of them do you actually know their character? You don't. You know what I mean? They may be being nice to you, but they could be trolling like 50 other players. You don't know that. You don't know what people are doing. You get what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, yo. Like, everybody says the same thing about their community, that their community is the best. Every game community says it. Every game community says it. This Twitch community is the best. This YouTube community is the best. This TikTok community is the best. When I had my live on TikTok, thousands of people came through that live in 3 years. In 3.5 years, thousands of people came through that live, and I perpetually saw people talk about it's the greatest community, it's amazing, this is the best community, and they would be gone. The vast majority of them would not last 3 days. No, that's not true. The vast majority wouldn't even last an hour after typing this is the best thing I ever seen. They would leave and they would never come back. And then the next group, about a week. And then most people are gone after a while. People are fickle, yo. And that's fine. You know, I don't expect them to be anything different. I'm not even saying that means they're bad people. The simple fact is there's a ton of entertainment out there. And it's very easy. Gra Traveler has been inspired by your actions to craft a multi-tool of great power. Bitch, please. Would it please you to examine it? Sure, let's examine this great powered multi-tool. Behold, Traveler. This will be good for some credits. That's what I'm saying. Like, I said wholeheartedly, this is my fault, because when I started the actual story part of this game, I had done all types of things already. Like, when you have a story that is so not integral to progressing in the game, the story is stupid. The story was purely created just for game progression. This game is about the traversing the planets, getting cool ships, yada yada yada. It's literally that. It's a sandbox game. The story is so devoid of anything. It's vapid. It's absolutely useless. It's absolutely useless. The only one that is useful at all, the only story that's useful at all is Artemis's. That's it. The rest of them are absolutely useless. Even the Atlas's story is useless. So who's putting the kettle on? Man needs a fresh brew. Does the moon walk to the kettle? Be right back. I saw so many since I've been here, and it hasn't even been a year. Exactly. Look, just me talking like that just now. We had 12 people in here for a hot second. And just me talking about human beings being fickle made 6 of those people leave. Because I'm mean. I want you to think about that. Those of you who stayed, who are upset because I talk about the game or think I'm being mean. Think about that, yo. Keep in mind that every person who came in here and decided that, ew, I don't like this, they've had things to say about life. They have their things they've been angry about. They probably hurt people's feelings or said shit out of turn. I'm not saying anything out of turn. They probably lied their entire life to be okay and be friends with people. They fake friendships and act like they're okay with everything so they don't have to lose people. And people like me turn people's crawl. I know that. I'm not saying I'm better than people. The simple fact is, people don't like to hear the fucking truth about shit. The fact that I enjoy playing a game doesn't matter. All they hear is me saying that the story is stupid. I could play this game without the story all day long. I did. For the first week and a half, I didn't touch the story. I didn't need to. The only reason I started touching the story was because I wanted to get the autophage parts. And I had to. That's it. That's it. That's the only reason. If it wasn't for the autophage, I never would have touched the story. Because it's pointless. It's pointless to me. And the thing is, if it's a good story, that's great. But it's not. It's not. It's simply not a good story. It's poop. It's a poop ass story, yo. It's just that fucking simple. But I digress. I leave it alone. People may go forth and be angry at me. Enjoy yourself. Bone don't care. I'm gonna keep it real simple. If you ain't been around for a minute, if you don't show up more often, if you don't support the live, if you don't support the shop, if you're not someone who's supporting the community, I generally do not fucking care what you think. It's that simple. I only care about the people who show up. I do care that you show up, and I'm happy when I see new people show up, but I have no reason to sit around and think you're going to stay. And until that is shown, your opinion is of no fucking value. It's that simple. Now, you being here is of value, but why would your opinion be? You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying, man. Y'all be tripping, man. Y'all be thinking people owe y'all shit because they're going live. They don't. We do this of our own free will. Don't nobody owe y'all a goddamn thing, man. Matter of fact, in turn, you might owe them something for fucking buying the equipment, putting the time together, and being someone who can do this. Because most people cannot. Most people cannot spend time having something to talk about. Most people cannot take the time to talk about life and present it in a way where it's understandable. I'm not saying I'm great. A ton of people can do it, but a lot of people can't. You know? And the fact that people take it for granted that other people put in so much effort and time and their own money and resources into going live. We do it because we want to. We don't do it because we owe anybody a fucking thing. It's that simple. So if people don't like what we talk about, they can go somewhere else. As far as I'm concerned, y'all gotta pardon me, man. I'm on one about human beings. I'm on one about human beings, y'all. My temper is actually real short, and I have no patience for humans right now. I really fucking don't. I really don't. I don't. So like the littlest thing is gonna set me off. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I ain't the one. Fuss, fuck them. I even had a friend there who tried to get close to me and then asked me to borrow money. Exactly. A lot of people you think you're friends with and stuff on that, you only know them on the game. You know nothing else about them. Period. And yes, there are great people in every community in the world, whether it's gaming or soccer, with the exception of the Latin dance community. Most of those people are douchebags. But now they call it the Afro-Latin dance because they had to recognize that all of that music and that dance came from the Bantu people of Africa. Africa's a whole continent. So when you say African people, please know that you're talking about hundreds, thousands of different groups of people with different lineages and everything else like that. Okay. So when you say African, you could be talking about someone from Tunisia, who you can be talking about Egyptians. But when you say African, you're thinking of black people, those of Bantu culture. But just remember, there's 54 countries on that continent. Why am I saying that right now? Because like I said, I'm sick of human beings and their bullshit. Okay? And I'm sick of people saying African, but just meaning black people. Like, for real, y'all. Get your heads out of your asses. It's a whole ass continent. Okay, we're here. I told you I'm on one today, man. I'm tired, I'm exhausted, I'm irritated as fuck. So, but I'm having a good time either way. Listen, let me tell you, man, the amount of people who made up relationships with me because I go live. Yo, Gemira. The amount of people who made up entire relationships with me. I'm talking friendships. I'm talking romantic relationships. People I ain't even spend no time with. That's why I don't mince words no more. That's why I don't let people say, "What's up, Thotto? What's going on, fam?" That's why I don't let people say whatever the hell they want to say in my space. That's why I regulate my community like it's no one's fucking business. That's why. That's one of the many reasons why. Because humans going to human. I'm talking the same people who would say how much they support and love the space. We're having entire conversations. They would connect with other people in the space who they met in the space, in the vibe room. And then they would then create this thing where they are lying about me. One person even had the nerve to take screenshots of basic convos where I thought we had a friendship that was based in like mutual understanding, you know, good conversation. And I genuinely had love for this person, but I had no romantic interest in them. They were screenshotting. This is only one. This was the last one because I don't let people that close anymore. I just don't. Not because I'm worried about anything, but because I don't need the drama. Believe me, I can shut down that shit fast. I have no problem. I have no problem telling you to fuck off and just booting you out of my life. That's not a problem for me. But I'm telling you, yo, this person straight up, they straight up made up a whole damn thing, yo. It was ridiculous. African literally references anyone who's, we say sub-Saharan, but Bantu people, we say sub-Saharan, but like they're not just sub-Saharan, they weren't just sub-Saharan, like you had this. It doesn't matter. The history doesn't matter. It's this simple. When people say African, they mean black folk, particularly the black folk from Africa. That's the continent, but I agree. 16, 16, 16. What am I working on? Nothing. We just playing. Oh my God, it's so weird when some young boy wants to flirt and even have me as a Sky girlfriend. Oh my. Like, yo, Sky's a trip too, because you're playing as Sky children, right? And you're just flying around. You type a few things to each other, and then people are like, I'm in love. Like, what? That's funny. I even friended some of my Sky Insta so they could see my few selfies. Somehow it made things worse. Yeah, don't be doing that. Don't do that. Don't let them. Don't share the Instagram now. They gonna see some pictures and be like, oh yeah, I want you. That makes it worse. But when you putting your face out on public, right, where people can see it and all that. Another thing I noticed with gaming communities is they don't pay attention to the vibe of the space. Like, they don't even attempt to pay attention. They're not even listening to what you're saying. They just come in and just be like, blop, blah, blah, blah. And like, they don't listen to what you're saying to be a part of the conversation. Like, I've noticed that, like, people will not actually partake in the conversation. They just won't do it. They won't. Like, if you're not specifically talking about your ship or, I don't know, your whatever outfit you got in Sky, whatever it is, then they're like, I don't want to be here. Like, bruh, like, I'm telling you, people do not understand what the word community means, but they say they have a community all the time. If community literally only means just talking about little points of the game, then you have a very narrow community. I'm just going to say that right there. I'm going to just leave that out there. It's only for Sky and it's set to private. Yeah, I know what you mean. You have like a private Instagram, and when you follow them back, y'all follow each other, you'll be able to see each other's stuff. And that's okay. That's okay. I'm not knocking on anybody having a narrow community. Do your thing. Enjoy that if that's how you live your life. That's not me. That's not how I work. I'm just going to play the games I enjoy when I enjoy them. When I get tired of playing it, I'm going to play a different one for a while. I might go back to it. I might never go back to it. Our space is less about the game. This space is about community. It's about chilling. It's about support in each other. It's about uplifting each other. And people continue to prove to me that that is not what they're about. They're only about just their own singular interest. And to me, that's not community. Period. Other people may feel that way, but I can never feel that way. I've lived too many places, spoke too many languages, and done too many things in my life to think that community is to hone in on one single thing and be cultish. To me, that's cultish. That's literally what a cult is. Look up the definition of cult. That's what it is. Don't forget slurping tea, sir. I must refill my hot water. Thank you. I do appreciate you reminding me, Jay. You sexy biatch. I hadn't even seen Jay, and I know Jay's a sexy biatch. And that's just all that's to it. You heard me, Jay. You heard me. You sexy biatch. You take that compliment and you rock with it. Not telling somebody what to do with the compliment. You will take this compliment, Jay. Hey. Jay is over on the YouTubes, y'all. All right, y'all, we going ship hunting. In the Euclid. Okay? I'm going to give the glyph. Make sure you're able to do the screenshot. And I'm going to give you the coordinate jets. Okay? We're going ship hunting. Are you ready? Well, not hunting, finding. We're going ship finding. Are you ready? I don't even have another Insta. Too busy for a lot of social media. Oh man, Facebook, the only reason my Facebook gets any action is because it's connected. Yes. Oh yeah, Jay doesn't know about the appropriate aggressive love. Fucking taking it to bed, mate. That's yo. You literally made me want to move. You literally made me want to go back for a minute. You literally made me want to go there. Go where you at, fam, and plant some roots so I can have that banter, man. I miss that banter, yo. I miss that banter. I really do. I miss my time living there, yo. Even visiting. The banter is off the chain. But yo, my Facebook literally is just connected to my Instagram. So when I post something on my Instagram, it goes to my Facebook, and then I get notifications. Another reason I still have Facebook is because of Messenger. Because I've been bouncing around the world since the mid 90s, a lot of the people I have connections with, even though we don't really talk, they're on Facebook. So like if they ever need to reach out to me, it's going to be through Facebook Messenger or through Instagram. That's the only reason I still have it. You use Facebook for game save? You can use Facebook for game saving? Well, I guess you can. There are games you can play on Facebook. I used to play this game on Facebook that was like a ship battle game, and you build up your fleet. I used to play it with my buddy. Then I found out, well, this was years ago, I stopped playing it because I was too busy bouncing around the world. But I found out that he voted for Trump, so we're not buddies anymore. And for anyone who would go, that's all it takes? Yes. Yes. That's all it takes to get kicked out of my life. Vote for Trump. Fuck you. If you're in here and you voted for Trump, please see your way out of my goddamn life. Okay? Get the fuck out. If you haven't, I'm not talking to you. You deleted Messenger earlier this year? Oh, you saved Sky on Facebook. Oh, yeah, there are a lot of games, mobile games that use Facebook. That's true. For game save. That's true. Trump Chumo? I don't even know what that means, but I like it. Oh, Trump Chumps. Oh. It was a typo. My brain said Trump Chumps, but I was like, maybe they throwing something out in another language. I don't know. But listen, I got you. Trump Chumps. That's funny. I like Trump Chumo, though. From here on out, yo. From here on out. For the rest of Vibe Room Life. Because this is the VRL. This is the Vibe Room Life Live. We're going to call them Trump Chumos. Because that was a beautiful typo. And I like it. All right, let's get to the ship finding, y'all. Let's go. Let's get to the ship finding. All right. So first one we going to find. I don't know what you want to call it. But some people might like it. I'm probably just going to scrap it. It ain't my style. But it does look good. It does look good. But it ain't my style. It's blue and white. All right. Let's put in the glyphs. Let's go. All right. I don't know if y'all have noticed, but this is like my favorite thing to do in the game. Y'all, my one and only mod in here that has my back right now is leaving me to go to sleep. Like it's nighttime and it's time for them to go to bed. I know that's happening right now because I'm clairvoyant. Thank you very much. I'll note it for Empress's dictionary she started. She did start a dictionary. Yo, Gemira, guess what they doing to me, Gemira? Guess what they doing to me? They started a dictionary of bonisms and Vibe Room Life typos. Like they started a bonisms dictionary, and it sounds like something from Pornhub. Bonisms. Oh my God, ignore the first emote. Nah, we going with the first emote. It's too late, Gamita. We're going with the first emote. Entering portal glyphs. Boom, favorite thing to do. It is. I like going to the ships. It is my favorite thing to do. Not the portal glyphs themselves. Wait, not the portal glyphs themselves. Just finding the ships, damn it. Boners? Oh my God. But Oh my god. They have a dictionary of the phrases that pop out of my crazy face and call it boners. That would probably work. You need a bigger phone? It's okay. Maybe you just need smaller hands. Why get a bigger phone when you can get smaller hands? You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all, let's go with these glyphs. Jay is like, damn it, put the glyphs in. My bad, Jay. All right, y'all, let's get it. Let's get it, y'all. All right, so we're going. I'm going to give numbers if you want to write it down, because maybe you won't be able to take a screenshot. So I'm going to give the consecutive numbers. There's 16 glyphs for those who may not know, and they're all a specific number. So I'm going to give you the consecutive, the numbers that coincide. Number 4, number 1, 13, back to number 4, over to number 5, to number 6, back to number 5. Now we're going to go to number 4 again. We're going to drop down to number 9. Head over to 15. Go up to 3. And then we're going to hit 4 for the last one. We're going to hit 4 for the last one. Make sure you get your screenshot finger ready, because it doesn't last long. It may be like 2-3 seconds. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Last one is the 4. It does save. I'm a pretty good interpreter too, when I know the language. Yeah. All right, so the coordinates for this one are going to be plus 7.99 and plus 42.83. We most likely will not need to use the coordinates, because most of the time people will put communications terminals or centers or station. Most of the time people will put communication stations by these ships. If they are S-class, we're probably going to have to fight with the bases, because when there are S-class ships, people will purposely put down bases to troll other people getting the ship, because when you have bases in proximity of the ship, it causes glitches, it causes the game to crash, and it also causes the ship to fly away. And the people who literally do it on purpose, just to troll other people trying to get the ship. That's why I say y'all community is not as great as you think it is. Are there worse things that people can do? Sure. But you went and got the ship because someone else either showed you where it is, or you watched a YouTube video on how to find it, and then you decided you're going to make it hard for other people. Now, I don't see any bases around here. Okay, there is a base and a communication station in the same location there. But what we're going to do, because I'm not sure which one it is, we're just going to head straight to a communication station. And we'll just check it out from there. Now, typically there's multiple ships of the same ship, and there'll be different classes. The classes are from C, B, A, and S. S obviously being considered to have the highest stats. Now, often in S class, in these ships there are 4. In these ships there are 4. Another thing putting the bases down does is cause problems with landing. That's another thing that putting the bases down does. So it causes a lot of issues, and people know this because this has been going on for a long time. This isn't new. People know that this is a problem. People know that it fucks up people's game. They know that it does that, but they do it on purpose. Because there are a lot of people who like to troll. Y'all know that. It doesn't matter what game community you're in. There are people who love to troll. For some reason, it gives them a stiffy, I guess, or makes their nipples hard. I don't know what it does for them. I'm not a troll type person, so for me, I think trolling is stupid. Wait until you run into a blocked portal. I've run into a blocked portal. I have. The only thing I can do right now. Yo, Jay, YouTube auto-modded your comment. Just so you know. YouTube was like, we won't have any of that, sir. All right, so I don't feel like fighting the bases right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jump on my ship real quick, and I'm just gonna create a restore point, and then we're gonna see if we can grab it without any problems. The last live I was on, I tried to grab a ship, but because there were 3 bases around it, it caused issues. I couldn't pick up the ship. I couldn't interact with the ship. It caused some issues. So, all right, we just created a restore point. Let's go ahead and reload that restore point real quick, just because. So yeah, I couldn't interact with the ship. I had to reload the restore point 3 times to be able to interact with it. And then on the last interaction, after I got the little steps to grab the ship, when I went back, I couldn't interact with it again. So I said, you know what, I'll just come pick it up another time, because it's still, it'll give you, I don't know if you know this, but you can go back. All you have to do is go to your log and find like your salvage ship here, and it'll go back to showing you what you need to do. So that ship, the one on my log here, this one right here, that's the one I left behind because I couldn't interact with it. Hey Sarah, what's up, yo? Welcome back, fam. How you doing? We ain't seen you in the minute. All right, we're gonna try to grab this. If it flies away, we have the restore point, so no big deal. The bases aren't right up on it, so most likely we should be okay. Most likely. Starship's too far away. All right, let's try it. Yeah, it's not. It would have flown away. That's not true. Let me be quiet. Sometimes it does take a minute. It lets you take everything, and then it flies away. Let's see. Doesn't look like it's flying away. All right, I'm gonna run back to the ship, create a restore point real quick, because there's 3 bases around us. Like I said, they could cause a problem. So we're gonna go here and create a restore point real quick. All right. What I want to do as well is I'm gonna tag this ship, because typically, like I said, if there's bases around it, it's the S class. So I'm gonna go make sure this is the S class. If it's not an S class, normally people will not put bases. Yeah, it's an S class. S class Rask Rex, somebody is saying on their communication. So this is an S class, and the coordinates are, like I said before, plus 7.97 and plus 42.82. And if we go into this mode, you can see the glyphs down at the bottom. I know it's really tiny, but maybe you can take a screenshot if you want to right now. I'll give it about 5 seconds for people to take a screenshot. Then they can make it bigger and be able to see at least the shape of the glyphs down at the bottom there. So I don't remember the numbers offhand, just looking at it, but I believe that's number 4, number 1. I think that one is number 13. Then number 4, I think the moon is number 5. I can't remember. Oh, you've been watching the VODs? Oh, thank you. I hope you enjoyed them. I know you see me go off on a few people. She's like, Bone is mean. I am mean, y'all. I just want to let y'all know that. I am not a nice person. I can be kind, but I'm not nice. There's a difference. Bone don't do nice. All right, so let's pop this off real quick. Eh? Huh? Oh, there it is. Okay. Whew. Swing. Sarah, did you see the one with the racist guy? That one was funny. Time for sleep. Oh, I'm sorry, Gamita. I didn't see that comment. I apologize. The Stargate? Yeah, it's the Temu Stargate. I don't know if you're still in here, Gamita, but I'm sorry. I didn't see your comment. I apologize. Boop. We had a We had a racist dude for about 10 minutes. He was working so hard to be racist, yo. You're gonna acknowledge my racism. He was working so hard. I was like, bruh, like, you do realize I've been black for 51 years. Like, you gotta do better than that, homie. That's not even gonna catch my attention. I mean, it caught my attention enough to say that he's a douchebag, but it was pretty funny. Oops. That was not good flying, y'all. It was definitely more humorous than angering, I can tell you that. I was like, this dude is pathetic. He tried so hard. He brought up Rosa Parks and Martin Luther King. Whew, he was working for it, boy. I'm going to give you these racisms. You will accept them. That shit was funny. Well, to me. Alright, let's go do this high line brain real quick. Ooh, this live is dead quiet already over in the twerch. In the twerch, ain't nobody saying nothing. Yeah, I do enjoy him, but I haven't gotten to the racist yet. Can't wait to see how dumb people can be. Yeah, he was just typing some nonsense. He wasn't typing anything you ain't seen before, but you can tell he was working real hard to get everybody's attention. He kept bringing up people's weenuses. It was something else. I bet you he thinks he's homophobic. The ancient site stirs as I approach, stone scraping against stone. It says the same thing every time. I don't need to read it. All right, let's get this brain. No pun intended. I'm talking a little bit. I'm sorry, y'all. There's a couple of freakyisms came out there. I apologize, but I don't. All right. Give me that. Thank you. All right, let's pop and lock that right there. Pop, lock, and grab it. Pop, lock, and drop it. Woo! Sarah, how you been? How's the world treating you? Hopefully everything's good. Hopefully your closest loved ones are doing all right. If you have any poopy people in your life, I hope they're pooping on themselves. Now listen, I know I have the S-Class, y'all. We're going to see what it look like up in the sky, yeah. But the simple fact is, this ship is not my style. I'm not going to keep it. I'm just kind of showing people where to find some ships they might like. Some Sentinel ships they might like. Especially some people who might be in the beginning of the game. Like, if you get your chips up, get your ship up, This is in the starting galaxy, which is Euclid. So these will not be hard to find. I just want you to land. I just want you to land. Thank you. I appreciate you. You are an officer and a gentleman. Thank you very much. Give me that. All right, let's go grab this one. Now listen, I'm going to go grab a couple of the others because I'm going to scrap them for the resources and for the modifications or whatever they call them in this game. What do they call them in this game, yo? Okay. Yeah, typically with the S-Class ships, your slots, I'll show you what I'm talking about. What's up, Feetso? What's going on, fam? I ain't seen you in a minute. How you doing, yo? Feetso in the house. What's going on? So these are your supercharged slots. Supercharged slots will make your modifications stronger, and they're even better when they're closer together, because then you can put your mods and everything kind of in a type, and they'll all, if you put your weapons with your weapons, and they're like all your modifications and everything are they're all kind of touching, they'll all enhance each other and make everything stronger. Typically though, with a found S-Class, your supercharged slots will be far apart. Most of the time you're going to get them where they're either in an L shape, a T shape with the all four together, or a square shape with all four together, when you grab like a B class or A class and you upgrade it. Your S class, the slots are never going to be found completely together. Sometimes you can find an S class with a 3-in-1, where 3 of the supercharged slots are together and 1 is like over there. But most of the time they're going to be not together, just so you know. I've been all right, thanks. I hope the same for you too, and everyone in the chat. Bone, there's a tea party on station. What station? Where's there? What station? What station we talking about? Is there a space station that I need to go to enjoy this tea party? Or is it the tea that I did not replenish? I need to put the hot water in my teacup. I know that. All right, y'all. Let's get a good look at this sucker, so you can decide whether you want it or not. Trying to find some. All right, let's see. Whoop. Oops. Whoop. Come chuck a high five. That's what I'm talking about. All right, here it is, y'all. Sentinel ship. It's got the the little mandibles on the face. That's what they call them. I don't know why they call them mandibles, but that's what they call them. I know what mandibles are, but I don't know why they call them that. Then it has the little pincer under wing, and then the only movement you really get is the wings drop down. Extended thruster on the bottom. Pretty decent looking shit. Not my style, but maybe somebody else will want it. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe you won't. Maybe you will. All right. Come chuck a high five. We finding ships right now. We on our ship find. I won't be on here much longer anyway, so I got to go get my day started, y'all. I got a lot of stuff I got to catch up on. You know what I'm saying? I got to update my store. I got products I got to finish and get out there, because your boy is a struggling artist and broke is a joke. So I got to get some shit done. You know what I mean? As much as I enjoy doing a live, I don't have the type of live where there's a bunch of people in here supporting shit. So I got to do other things to make sure I can keep doing the live. You feel me? Because shortly from now, I may not be able to. If y'all don't see me going live soon, it's because I can't. Just want to let you know that. All right. I'm going to go find... I'm going to go to a couple of these others and see what they have. Let's go. Why would you say that to people in public, man? You know how many people are struggling, living paycheck to paycheck, wondering what the hell's going to happen to them next month? I am far from the only one. So I'm not ashamed of it. I've been quite successful in my life. I've been able to spend enough time in 38 countries to say that I lived in them. I've been able to learn 9 languages. I've been a chef, a race car driver, a motorcycle racer. I've customized and built vehicles. I've done all types of stuff. But I've also fucked up a lot of stuff, and I didn't build systems, and I didn't build something to create financial legacy. I don't give a shit about personal legacy, but I didn't do what I needed to do to build financial legacy, and that is a problem. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, now at 51, after losing everything after the pandemic, I'm not the only one that lost everything due to things shutting down with the pandemic. And no, you're not going to hear me talking shit about COVID and the pandemic and all other stuff. If you have those conspiracy theories, enjoy them. I do not. But I had to start over, and I'm still in that process. I'm nowhere near anywhere close to where I was, and that's okay. I'm not ashamed to talk about it. I don't think it makes me any less than anybody else. I think there's a lot of people out there struggling and having to deal with some pretty hard things, you know, and I think if we start being honest with each other, we can start supporting each other and helping each other out. You know what I'm saying? I think it cut out. All right, hold on. Let me see. Let me see if this audio is good, because that was weird. I don't even know if y'all heard the thing I said. 10.4. Those don't go together, by the way, just so you know. Typically, Roger would be after 10.4. Yeah, I just reset it. Is it good now? It was muffled even to me. It was weird. Yeah, I reset the audio interface. I don't know what happened. Like, even to me, typically it's not all muffled and crazy to me, but it was this time. But I'm glad we're back. Okay, thank you everybody. Thank you for letting me know. Let's pop this thing off. And I know you're like, why is he grabbing both of them? Because I'ma scrap that bitch so I can get them resources. You know what I'm talking about? Roger that. 10.4. You messing with my prior teams. Yo, I think the game just crashed. Bruh. Are we back? What's happening? What is happening? You know, after this last update, did y'all get the update, man? I downloaded that update and this game has been acting nuts ever since. It's no big deal. Yo, this game has just locked up my entire fucking computer. Yo, this is crazy. What is happening? Bruh. Yo, this thing done fucked up my whole computer. What the fuck? Yo, what's up, Real Supreme? What was that? Yo, that was wicked. What was that, yo? It's got my whole computer acting nuts. Everything. Everything is acting crazy. I don't even know if the live is still going. What is happening? All right, let me see. Are we back up? Are we good? Like, looks like we're back up. Are we still here? Like, what happened? Yo, that was nuts. Yo. That was something else right there, boy. Man, what will you do? What can you do for a Klondike bar? You know? Bruh. I don't know if I should turn that game back on. Captain's log, start date. Bone has been sucked into the Look, the real Superman was like, what the fuck going on in here? Yo. That was special. All right. Man, that was wicked. Yo, did anybody else textures in the game get all wonky after the update? Because my textures are fried. Not everything, but on some of the building on the building materials and on the teleporter, on the base computer, just Fried, yo. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens, yo. Let's see what happens. That was brand new. I ain't never seen that happen. No, it's okay, Sarah. No, you don't have to. You don't have to hit us with the sadly. I really can't be on much longer either. I'm gonna go. Well, I got about 30 minutes. I'm gonna ride it out for 30. Hopefully, we don't crash again. Thank you for hanging out, Sarah. Mad love to you. Appreciate it. Thank you for coming in and hanging out. Well, the real Superman. I don't even know if you're still here, but what's up is the game crashed so hard that it had my MacBook going crazy. Well, at least we started right back where we started from. That's nice. Let's go ahead and charge that up real quick. And of course, all right, y'all. You know what? Let's get away from the ship. Let's get in this ship. Create a little restore point real quick. And then let's pop that thing off. Hopefully this time it won't go nuts. Let's go. Oh, it did pop off. We just had to come back to it. Okay, cool. I am curious of which class will give you the four supercharged slots closer together. So I think I'm going to do the little passing it up. I think I'm going to do the little turn the crafting and the price thing on for free, and I'm going to grab the other ships, and then I'm going to upgrade them to S. I'm not going to keep them, but I'm going to upgrade them to S. And just to see which ones give you the slots. You know what I'm saying? Y'all feel me? You zim me? You zim me? Alright, so let's go do this brain. Alright, let's see where we're at. Oops, hold on, y'all. Sorry. Give me 1 second here. Okay, we should be good now. All right, here we go. Boop. Boop. You might as well always, go around, grab your words. That's the thing in this game. They thought it would be really cool to have people have to not learn the language. Oh, wow. Survived 8.9 souls of extreme. I did. That's excellent. All right, let's get it. Boom, bam, boom, 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 bam, boom, boom, boom. Present the brain. Bam, boom, bat, boom, shooby dooby doo. Yeah. Give me that thing. Thank you very much. Okay. The game was like, you were trying to take too many ships, sir. The only reason I'm going up higher like this is because it just shortens the flight time. Now you notice we can land closer to this ship without any issues because unlike the S-Class ship, there's not 3 bases surrounding it. So, like I said, putting the bases there always causes an issue, like always. All right, B-Class, here's one of them. This is one of the supercharged slots. So let's hit the compare, hit the claim. I think we have space to grab one more. And then we can go see what the supercharged slots are on the BA. Because if they have closer supercharged slots, then a lot of people like that. And they don't mind upgrading. Shoot, now I can't remember which communication stations I've been to. I don't think I've been to this one. All right, let's go. Conjunction, junction. What's your phone? What the hell? What the hell happened? I didn't stop it, yo. It stopped on its own. Oh, I might have. I might have pulled the left trigger by accident. With the GN Sarah. Look at you being too lazy to type words. Let me quit. Jay, use your words, Jay. Damn. I left for a hot second and 4 people stayed on Twitch. They were like, fuck this. Thank you to the YouTube people. There were 4 here. There's still 4 here. Thank you for hanging out. To the people on Twitch who decided to leave and not give me a chance to fix it. Yo mama. You're not here to hear me say it, so I'm going to insult you freely. Your feet smell like old Cheetos under a bag of mold. Your earwax is sticky and hard at the same time. How you like that? When you pick your nose, your pinky finger gets lost. Ha! How you like that? I'm telling y'all, I can be mean and vicious. What's over here? Shut your face. I've been looking for that. Wait. Yo, I've been looking for it. Let me see. Which one is this? Oh, no. We don't want to get rid of that one. Yo, I've been looking for that one, yo. I've even done the little YouTube things to try to find it. Shock blaster, whatever the fuck. Let's see. Oh no, we want to keep that one, but we don't. You'll see what I'm talking about later. Hold on. Hotels. Bullshit. Nope. God damn it. Where's the one I want to get rid of? That I picked up from the shitty unusual isotope translator. Shot blaster, hotels. Nope, this one. I think this is one of them ones. Yeah, fuck this shit. They can have that thing. Jay in YouTube says, a dude once said he punched my teeth so far down my throat, I'd need to put a toothbrush up my ass to brush them. Only I got no teeth, bruh. That's a hard punch. I've heard that one before though. I was a kid when I heard that in the hood. One of the old school cats said it to one of the young cats. All right, so we have 1, 7, and 13. 1, 7, and 13, y'all. My glasses sliding off my face. I gotta get a micro tool set so I can tighten up the screws. All right, 1, 7, and 13, y'all. So 1, 7, and big jump, 13. The terminal has ceased its digital whaling. Deactivate multi-tool seal. I think I have too many multi-tools to grab this one for free without exchanging it for another one. And I'll definitely exchange it for this shitty one. Let me make sure the shitty one is still in here. Yep. All right. Bridge. You. Yep. I'll take this shitty one over that shitty one any day. Bye. Thank you. Oops. We're getting stormed on. Let's go ahead and charge that back up. I asked him if I could lend his toothbrush. He agreed. Then I proceeded to punch his teeth in and told him to stick it up his ass. What? Jay, are you making shit up? The terminal has ceased to digital whale. It's digital whaling again. I don't think we need the dissonance spike because I think all the ships are marked. So I'm not even gonna waste my time with that. Exchange void motes. I kind of have all the heads I want right now. I kind of want this one, but I don't want this one until they get some better robot body parts. The robot body parts are trash. I don't like them. Recycled pole. That's what she said. Reclaim head. Ooh. Let's see. Combat facial unit. Autophage face mask. What the fuck is that? Oh, I know what that is. Okay, I was wondering what that is. I know what that is. All right. Let's grab this one for now, just because we can. All right, now we got the multi-tool I've been looking for. We're gonna have to fix it at some point, but let's switch back to our staff, the Zappity Doodah. And then let's head to our ship and let's find another one of these ships. I guarantee you every last one of these things, these communication stations, they have a ship kind of marked beside them. Yo, I'm not going backwards, am I? Please tell me I'm not going backwards. Somebody tell me I'm not going backwards. Please. So the last part was made up. Oh man. Oops. What the hell? Oh, because of stupid ship. Dumbass shit. Fuck out of the way. Blocking my travel. Jackass. Now I gotta take the long route. Thanks a lot, ship. Jumping in, getting all in my damn way. Your butthole. Your mama. Alright, here we go. Alright, which class is this one? Man, there might be like 4 or 5 of these suckers on this daggum bait on this planet. That'd be crazy. Alright, this one's also a B. Bitch. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, oh, dummy. I'm an idiot. This is one we grabbed already. I'm a fool. See, I knew I was flying backwards. Oh, you big dummy. We want to grab one we ain't grabbed already. That's what we trying to do. We just came from over there. Oh, jeez. That icon's gonna be there forever. Oh no, those are the freighters. Yeah, I really can't remember which one we came from. Was it this one? Yeah, it was that one, because we flew past the freighters. Okay, let's go this way. Let's try over yonder ways. Just around the river bend. Oh, bitch. It's too close. Alright, we'll just stay up here since it's so close. We'll take our time. Sometimes going slow ain't a problem, you know what I mean? Sometimes they like it slow. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, baby. Alright, let's go and plant this. If I'm going to a ship we only found 2 of them, I'm gonna laugh my ass off. I'm gonna crack up. And then I'm just gonna get out of here and stop embarrassing myself. I think this is a new spot, maybe. That's the one problem with all these planets looking so the same, like everywhere, that there's not much distinction on one planet. You know what I'm saying? You know what? We ain't scanned a damn thing. Let's scan some shit. Get some of them credits. Thank you. Okay. Looks like there ain't that much to scan. Oh God. Are you okay? I mean, you smacked right into the ground, homie, and just flew off like it was nothing. You a power bird. You look like a fish, though. Penis rocks. Whatever. We scanned some stuff. That's what counts. All right. Certified. We did not do this one yet. All right, let's see. This one is a C class. 40C, 40 plus 2, 8. Coordinates are negative 8.57 and negative 12.83. And once again, your glyphs are down there in the bottom if you want to screenshot that real quick. That way you at least get a glimpse of the glyphs. We're going to give it a 5 countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We off it. And let's do the damn thing. Let's grab this one too. And we're still going to do our test on the slots. We're still going to do our test on the slots, y'all. C-Class Sentinel ship. Alright, where you at, homie? Let's go. Boom, back. Boom, back. So we found the S, we found the B, we found the C. I'm not going to keep any of them, just so you know. They're not my style. But I'm just showing people where they might find some ships they might like. Like I said, these ones aren't my style. But they do look good, but I wouldn't fly them. I know I wouldn't. Okay. Gonna grab these little words real quick. Give me that. Give me that. Yeah. All right. Give me that. Yeah. My playing skills are trash today, y'all. I don't know what's going on with me. You know what it means? You know what this means? This means I need a pizza. When I'm playing games terribly, that means I need a pizza. It's the only thing that can fix my broken gamingness. I don't know what that means. I just made that up. But go with it. And it doesn't actually mean I need a pizza. I'm just trying to find an excuse to buy a pizza. Okay? As a struggling artist who, you know, live in, I guess you can't say paycheck to paycheck because I don't have a job. But you know what I'm saying? Buying a pizza is kind of an indulgence right now. So there's that. So I'm trying to give myself an excuse. It's not going to work. I'm not going to buy the pizza. I'm going to cook instead because I like to cook. I'm literally a chef. Matter of fact, I love to cook. Thank you very much. And though you didn't ask for any of this information, I'm up here hosting this, and I don't got shit to talk about, because ain't none of y'all goddamn contributing no goddamn anything, so I'm just going to say whatever the fuck I want. Thank you very much. How you like that pizza slice on your paper plate at the picnic? I knew you would. Talk that shit. I don't know, y'all. I'm just being goofy. All right, so there we go. With that said and done, we got 3 ships. Let's go do some cheating real quick, even though it's not technically cheating. They put it in the game so you can use it. It's not even an exploit. They put it in there. You can use it. You know what I'm saying? All right, so once again, for those who didn't see, this is what the shippy looks like. If you like it, I already gave the coordinates. You don't even need the coordinates. You just need to fly between the different communication stations and you will find all of them. I'm not mistaken. I think there's one more. There's one more on the planet. There's like 4 of them. Maybe it's an A class, but we did find the S class, the B class, and the C class. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the B class and the S and the C class. We're going to take them up to S class so we can see where the slots are. But we're going to turn off the stuff because I'm not spending none of my meager resources to do it. Okay. You ain't getting none of my resources, damn it. Ooh, we back up to 5 people in the torch. Hello, 5th person. We only had 4, and 4 of those people are asleep. I do know one thing about me. My voice has a tendency to put people to sleep. This is not a complaint. I like my voice. All right, let's go do the do. Whoop. All right. Oh shit, this is a pirate one. Son of a bitch. This ain't where I want to be. This ain't where I want to be. All right, we'll just go back to one of our joints. All right. Actually, let's just go to our. I can't fly to my own freighter. Bitch. Oh, I don't think my standing's high enough. That's why. Okay. I don't have no standing with any of these guilds, yo. I don't pay any attention to them. I probably should, though. If I'm gonna get standing with anyone, it's gonna be the Pirate Guild. This is where I want to be. Group guild. I don't know what it's called. I mean, I know they're guilds, but I don't know if the pirates are called a guild or not. Because that would seem kind of counterproductive to being a pirate. Like, pirates having a guild doesn't seem very piratey. Okay, so this what happened after I downloaded the update. Y'all see what happened? Some of the build materials, some of this stuff, they lost their they have their textures. I mean, they have their materials, but they lost their textures. Like, the materials are there. That's why you still have your volumetric lighting. That's why you still have your reflections. They're faint because the textures are gone. That's why you still have it reacting to the lighting, things like that. The materials are there. The materials are what react to the lighting. The textures are what can give depth and different things like that, as well as give you these looks, you know, like give you the all this other stuff. So yeah. All right, so since we're back here, as you can see, it's happened to some of the build stuff. It's happened to the wood floor panels and things like that. So but I downloaded the update before I went live, and when I went live, that's the way it was. Has that happened to anybody else's game? Is anybody else playing? Has anybody else downloaded the update? I know. Okay, let me stop asking questions. Ain't nobody paying no attention to me. Okay, space station. All right, there we go. I'm over here asking questions. People like, Bone, we ain't paying no attention to you. We over here sleeping and shit. Okay, so let's turn off this real quick so we can check, because I am not going to waste my own resources on it. Okay. All right. So I believe this is the C class, because that's the last one we picked. Okay. All right. Let's take it up to S and let's see where the supercharge slots are. You can see here, because I turned those off, I have the 22,982 nanites right now, right? I did not farm those really. I just kept selling the upgrades that I don't use. So right now it's saying 8,215. Let's pop it off and you'll see that my nanites haven't changed. Still the same. So if you turn that stuff off, it may say that, but it's not going to it's not going to register. All right, we finally made it to A. It's going to take forever because it was all the way at a C class. And they keep basically like kicking your ass out of the game. Oh, okay. All right. It just didn't catch up yet. All right. Okay, so now let's look at... Oh, wow. These three are pretty close. Yes, I know the max class is reached. Fucking go. Get off the fucking screen, pimp. Why is it still doing that? Get off the screen, bruh. Bro, what the fuck? What is happening? Jesus Christ. Why would you leave that on there that long? That's stupid. Okay, so yeah, so looking at it, here are the four. These three are actually not bad. Like you can put all your stuff together still. This one's not terrible because you can bring your augments over this way and then have them all rubbing up against each other to boost each other. Okay, so that's the C class all the way to an S. Let's swap it out for the B. Maybe it's the A that changes and we didn't pick up the A, but we about to find out. I don't know which one is the B class, the other B class. Maybe this one? Nope, that's the S. Okay, that's the B. All right, cool. All right, let's go do this. Let's go see. We got two S's now, technically. It might not be any different, y'all. I don't know. We're about to find out. Max class reached? Huh? Bro, what? Yo, this game is tripping today. It just said B. Oh, you son of a bitch. You know what? Let me do something so I don't keep getting lost here. Let me say S2 just because. And because the ships are the same and the names are the same, it's kind of got me a little bit the flooble. Oh, we got to get rid of this one too. Yeah. We'll scrap it in a second. Let's keep doing what we're doing. Summon B blessing. This one's also an S, so we're gonna rename it to S1 just because. And then now we won't be so daggum confusinated. And okay, now this one here is the already S that we picked up, and if we come over here, we're gonna upgrade. We're gonna apply augments, and let's open up these slots so we can see where the other two. Okay, there they are. Now you know where they are. There's two together. There's two down here. They're really far apart. All right, so we just need to find the one that just says blessing. This should be the B. Yes. Okay, there we go. That's the B class. Excellent. All right, let's see where your slots line up to. Your supercharged slots. First we got to do the upgrade thing. All right, now it's A. We'll move back in. We're gonna make it an S. And then once we're finished with this, we'll turn that off. And okay, it's just taking a while to catch up. So, all right, now it says S. And now we're going to go into upgrade again. And we're going to go to apply augmentation. So we got 1, 2, 3 right here. All right, let's see what we got. So either way, they're going to be far apart. I'm quite sure one of these, maybe the A class. I'm sure there's because it looks like there was two other beacons. All right, so there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, also very far apart with the exception of those other two. So yeah, not very impressive on that end, right? So yeah, let's go ahead and scrap this one because we're not going to keep it. Begin salvage analysis and claim. Alrighty. This one should probably be S. Which one is this one? Oh no, this is blessing. This is the one we were going to scrap anyway. Hold on. Let's check our inventory real quick. I don't think we have the room. Storm crystal. Let's pop these two. Okay, that did not help at all. Sculpted cooking mask? God damn. Damn. Well, we can sell that at least. We definitely need to sell this too. That needs to go. sculpted cooking mask. That's crazy. Like, that's so random, yo. Like, what does this even do? Approximately 700. Oh, it's an artifact. Oh, okay. Well, let's sell it into oblivion. Ew. Alright, let's sell that sculpted cooking mask into oblivion. I don't think there's anything else we can do with it. I know it says negative 1.3, but I don't care. This too. Might as well go ahead and get rid of that too. Alrighty. Alright, let's put our homie back so I can get some of this stuff out of my storage. Thank you, Buttercutter. Thank you for coming back. I appreciate you. You are a officer and a gentlewoman. Okay, we can sell that. Oh, this is for the geology cannon that I probably will never use. Starship Pulse Engine, SS, Hyperdrive, SA. Alright, let's go ahead and just put these in the Starship for now. Get them out of the way. They're probably going to become nanite fodder, most likely. Put you in the Starship too. Get out of the way. Don't need you. Put you in there. Alright. Oh, you two. You two need to go. You. Okay. Alright, now we got some space. Alright, cool. So let's switch this back to... Yep. That's the blessing. This is the one we found. One of the ones we found yesterday. We still need to go back for the other one. Okay. Begin salvage analysis. Claim 27 million. Boom. There we go. We're going to find one more ship before I head out. I know it's 1 p.m. already, and I said I was going to go, but I feel like finding another one. This one I'm looking for, I want to keep. Maybe. It depends on when I find it. Oh, no. We ain't scrapping Buttercutter. No. My dumb ass scrapped one of my favorite ships with some amazing resources inside of it. Not the last live, but the live before that. Y'all, my heart still hurts. It really does. Not because of the ship, but because there was like 59 exosuit upgrades that another player shared with me, and that's why like I wasted what they shared, and I don't feel too good about that. All right, let's go. Boop. And it was purely just me not paying attention. It was really dumb. All right, what? 27. Okay. They put Buttercutter back up there, so let's find the other one. S2. Let's go ahead and scrap that bad boy too. Yeah. I'm gonna start naming them. Scrap this bitch, so I know exactly what it's which one. Scrap it 01. Scrap it 02. We won't need a 0 because you can only hold so many ships. I think it's 12 at max. Oh, this. Wait, hold up. What you got in you that's got you doing 51? What's so special about you? What is my preferred weapon on my multi-tool? Scatter blaster. I like the scatter blaster. I'm a shotgun type of guy. I'm gonna get up in your face and boom, boom. Hi, Emily. How you doing? Welcome to the Vibe Room. Hello. What's up? Alright, you gonna scoot? Okay, my bad, Jay. I just saw that. I don't know if you left already, but good night, my brother. Good night, fam. What's up, iRock? iRock, I thought that hey yo was from Jake. I'm sorry. My bad, fam. What's up, man? How you feeling? Hey yo. I hope, well, you're probably the only person in here now that's not sleeping. The 4 other people are asleep because, you know, they're on the Western Hemisphere. I'm on the Eastern Hemisphere. For me, it's just afternoon at 1 p.m. For others, it's sleepy time. You about to hop on? All right, all rock. I see you. Jay, get you some rest, you sexy bitch. That's what we call Well, what we want to say is sexy bitch. That's what we say. That's Jay, y'all. Jay's a sexy bitch. Listen, I don't care what your gender or sexuality is. If I call you sexy, you sexy. You hear me? This is to all you toxic straight men. Alright? I don't want you. But you a sexy bitch, you a sexy bitch. You hear me? Don't be turning them compliments down. Alright? Okay. I had to say what I had to say, y'all. I had to put it down. Okay, I didn't have to say that. I'm just being a goofball. Let's see if this gets everybody. Where my sexy people at? Put your hands up. Even the introverts should come out for that one. Might make you have nightmares. All right, my brother, man. Good night, fam. Mad love. All right. So we got a bunch of crap that we're going to sell now. Let's go ahead and get rid of it. That's what I'm talking about. We all dead sexy. That's what I'm talking about. X came in right on time. Good morning. Good morning. What's up, yo? X said, oh, we calling out sexy people? Let me say good morning. X, now, are you saying good morning because you raising your hand for being one of the sexy people? Emily, I don't know if you still in here, but you one of the sexy people too. You supposed to raise your hand. Like, I'm gonna raise my hand right now, Bone. I'm sexy as fool. You know what I'm saying? I'm sexy as fool. That's right, Emily. Go on, claim it. I'ma name it and you claim it. You heard? So X was the only person that raised their hand on being sexy. X, my favorite class of upgrade. Yeah, that's a pretty good class of upgrade. Ooh, 121 million. Let's go. Subatomic regulators. Shaboot. What else did we get that we can get rid of? We definitely do not need this many nano cables. Let's take this down to 20. So we're just going to go to 103. All right, we'll sell those. That leaves us with 20. Let's sell this stupid Gravitino ball. I don't give two damns about no Gravitino ball. All right, Joe. There we go. Now we're going to go to another ship I want. Well, let me rephrase. We're going to go to a ship I want this time, as opposed to a ship I didn't want, but I wanted to share with people just in case they wanted the ship. You know what? I'm talking too much. Fuck it. Let's go. Shut up, Bone. My bad, y'all. My bad. But I'm the host, so I'll probably just keep talking. I just had a whole conversation with myself on y'all behalf. You're welcome. So long as you get a good one, they can also be the worst. Yo, I got an X. Cause you know it said the little X on it, right? And I'm like, ooh, I could use this to boost up my multi-tool. Cause at the time I had an A and two S's. I was like, and they were good. Had like all three of the two S's and the A, they all had like 3 stats, right? And I'm like, yo, an X? Come on, let's open this up. I opened that thing up, y'all. It had 1 stat, and it was less than the same stat on the S's and the A's. I was like, bitch, I could have just used this for nanites. And you know, as soon as you open it up and you put it on there, it's only worth 16 nanites after that. I was like, bitch ass, this daggum thing. I would tell you I was really upset. I wasn't, y'all. I just laughed. I was like, okay, whatever. All right, y'all, we going to another ship. Y'all get ready. I'm going to do the nomenclature thing. So I'm just going to say the number of the corresponding, that corresponds with the glyph, if you want to write it down. Okay? If you don't, you can pop the screenshot in the 2 seconds that they allow the whole thing to be up there. But you got to be quick with your fingertips. Pew, 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 pew. Screenshot. Pew, 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 pew. You know what I'm talking about? All right, my goal right now is a Sentinel ship and a smaller multi-tool that I have a combat style, and it takes up to 1/4 my screen. Oh. You trying to get a smaller? Oh, are you doing in first person? I like the staffs, man. But I like the staff I have. I know it's a weaker one, but I like the staff I have because the other staffs are cool. They're all big and got all the stuff on them, and they look great in other people's characters' hands. But I'm a minimalist. Y'all. I like the simplicity, right? All right, we're gonna activate the portal. Oh shit! There's an ad in Twitch. We gotta wait like a minute and 30 seconds. So let's do something else while we wait. What exactly we're gonna do, I don't know. I guess we can just farm some shit that we always use until, because I think it would be kind of shitty for me to be putting in the glyph and calling out the numbers while people on Twitch are waiting. Hold on, y'all. Let me let them know that I am waiting for them to come back, so they are not wondering. All right, there we go. I let them know through the typage because they can't hear a word I'm saying. So we got about 20 more seconds until the ad is over on the torch. Anyone who is subscribed to me, I think the 4 people, other than the few people, they're sleeping right now. All right, ad is over in about 6 seconds, y'all. Countdown 3, 2, 1. All right, let's try this again, yo. All right, are y'all back? Let's go find this ship. Let's get it. I mean, if you're going to host a show and not think about the people who are watching it being able to see the thing you're trying to show them, you're kind of a douchebag. And listen, I've had plenty douchebag moments in my life, but I have gone past those moments. Now I'm just a douche nozzle. Wait, which one's worse, the douchebag or the douche nozzle? Whatever. Okay, so let's get these portals in, y'all. Let's get it. And I can't be taking my time because the people on the YouTube will be like, "Bone, let's go." They always fussing at me. They're mean. First, that gun is huge. Oh, you like to swap first and third? Okay, I like to swap first and third in the ship, but I don't really care about first and third in the I like third person in this game. Other games I like first person, but in this game I like third person. All right, let's get it, yo. All right, here we go, y'all. We're starting out strong. We're on it. I have activated the portal. I'm going to give you the glyphs right now using the number that corresponds with the glyph, so you can write them down. All right, here we go. All right, so we got a bar. We got number 2 again. Then we have 13. Now we have 4. We're going to move to 8. Back to 4. That's your first 6. Okay. 2, 2, 13, 4, 8, and then 4. All right. Your next 6, we're starting out with 4 again. 4, 10, 8, 2, 8, and then back down to 13 for the last one. All right, I'm gonna hit it on the count of 3. Get your screenshot fingers ready. 1, 2, 3, and Timu Stargate. Phallic symbol. Nice. Now for the coordinates on this one, it's going to be -2.88 and -40.20. -2.88 and -40.20. -40.20. Those are the coordinates. Are we going to need them? I doubt it. Most likely there's communication stations. If it's an S class, there's definitely going to be bases around it. You know how that is. If you see bases all clamored into one spot, there's an S-class ship that they're trying to keep other people from getting because they're trolls and assholes. That's right, I wrote it. Trolls and assholes. All right. Oh, I popped all all those already. Boo, big dummy. Y'all, let's get in there. Get in there. Hell yeah. Whoop. In we go. No, I do not. Actually, I just started my first living ship. I'm always sharing. That's what we're about here, Emily. I got you. I just started. What is that? Said Undead Dragor. What's up, Undead Dragor? How you doing? Yo, welcome to the live. This is a pretty nice community. We do try to say hello to each other. You know what I mean? I know it's a courtesy. It seems like just a courtesy, but it is more than that. Say hello when you come in. You know, give us a hi. We'll give you a hi back. We'll greet you. That way we'll be able to remember you. And, you know, yeah. And at the same time, don't be afraid to ask questions. Hold on, y'all. But no, I do not know how to get living water yet. I just started the living ship, the first living ship quest thing. So, yeah, I don't know how to get it yet. I ain't gonna lie to you. All right, let's go up in the air. If there's any communication stations, we'll just kind of fly straight to it. If not, we'll use the coordinates. Coordinate. I said coordinateds, y'all. I literally just used the words coordinateds. Y'all should be fussing at me for that. Go on, y'all. Fuss. All right, we got two of them. This one says 116, 115. All right, let's just go. Let's just go see. I don't think they're that far away. Let's go check it out. Let's go see. What's up, Jack Wagon? What's going on, yo? Oh, there's a base. If there's a base, that's definitely the S class. Let's get it. Hold on. I can't see your comment. Living ship takes a good while to do. You ran into some trolls doing the living ship quest the other night. I'm sure it does. You know, I'm not going to lie to nobody, though, and tell them I know how to do something I don't know how to do. We met in the sky. Oh, I know. What's up? How you doing? Welcome to us playing the other game. That's not Sky. Sky's great and all, but it got a little samey for me. For the living water, I can give you a hint if you want. You just did it? Sure. And I can pass that hint on to other people here. I don't know if Undead Dragar is still here. Probably not. Most of the time when people ask me a question and never reply back, they leave. It's pretty much the fact that they've left immediately, which is fine. You don't got to stay. Let's see. Another base. Y'all, there's so many damn bases and shit. I don't know where the damn ship is. The fuck is going on? This is what I mean by how they troll to make sure you can't get to the damn to fuck you up with finding the ship. So let's just use the coordinates. I think it may be down here. Nope. That's not a ship. Okay. Now we're gonna have to use the coordinates. Or is it here? Oh, here it is. Here it is. Bruh, this ship is gonna fly away. Yo, it's gonna fly away. I guarantee you it's gonna fly away. There's just too many bases around it. Another thing that happens when they put all these bases around it is you can't land anywhere but their base. And this is purely a troll move. This is not to help nobody find anything. The people who just want to help you find the ship, they only put a communication station because the communication stations do not cause all this interference and problems. This is specifically done on purpose. Yeah, I know. You got to have the mission active. Okay, let me see. All right, so... Oh my God, this place is loud as shit. Let's go in here for a little less noise right now. All right, so iRock on YouTube is saying this is for the living water. Oh, it's a fun game, man. It takes, in the beginning, it takes a little bit to get yourself going, but if you don't do what I did and you actually start and follow in the story in the beginning, you'll learn the game really quickly. I just went out and just started doing shit. Okay, so IROC is saying this is about getting the living water for the living ship. Yeah, I don't care about spoilers. Need to make sure you have the Starbirth mission active. It used to be called another mission and is a bit confusing, to be honest. All right, so make sure the mission's active. I think you first get coordinates for a portal and need to go through it at some point too. I mean, in truth, like, I think your first, it kind of makes sense that your first one is going to show you how to get living water, right? Like, that's what I've seen in the game. It just shows you. If you just go through the process, it'll show you. You just need to go back and make sure, go into your log and make sure that mission for the living ship is active, and then get out and you'll see the little signs to go to get things done. It's, you know, IROC, you ain't helping. IROC ain't helping. IROC is really bad at describing stuff, yo. All right, y'all, let's get out. IROC, we love you, fam. I got mad love for you. But y'all see the ship is gone. They do that on purpose to fuck up the whole scenario. So we're just gonna reload our autosave. IROC just typing stuff. It may be this, it might be that, and I'm not sure, but it could be this. IROC, that ain't helping nobody. Mad love though. I don't remember exactly what order they are in. All right, so we just reloaded the thing, and you see the ship is back. Before we go down, we're going to try to get rid of some of these bases. First one we're going to get rid of is this one. Let's just get rid of it. This is really the only thing you can do to stop all this nonsense. And now this isn't going to delete their base completely, but it will take it out of your instance. All right. And you know what I mean by that. You know, in these MMO games, they can't have everybody in one instance yet. We don't have that technology. The reason we don't have that technology is because of money. But whatever. Not lack of money, but because of making money. Like, we could have been way more advanced if money didn't get in the way. But that's a whole nother conversation. Or should I say wealth didn't get in the way. So what this will do is it will remove it from your instances. Their base will still be there for them, but it won't show up anymore in your instance. So we go ahead. I'm gonna hit continue. I'm gonna come out here to take a screenshot because he's right up on the ship and he's doing this on purpose, and you can see the ship is left again. So I'm gonna take this screenshot and then we're gonna hit continue. And there you go. Base is gone and I'm falling. All right, with that done, we're going to go down here. We're going to call our ship down. I know the ship flew off, but it didn't go anywhere. It just went somewhere else on the planet. It didn't disappear. But since we haven't marked the ship yet, we're not going to be able to find it. Remember me talking about how much I love my job? I'm taking a hiatus from it. This isn't going on in Twitch right now for the YouTube viewers. Going to a worse job for a bit, but I need a break from that particular kitchen. Ah, yes, I do remember. My dear friend, borderline adoptive mother, is about to buy the restaurant I work at. I'm coming back as soon as that happens. We shook hands and hugged on that deal. Oh, that's outstanding. Idea being to get rid of soulless corpse shit and bring it back to a family-owned place. Nice. Now listen, Jack. I don't mean this in a messed up way, but family-owned places can have their problems too. So I hope that everybody not only goes in this for the right reason, but stays in it for the right reasons and keeps it going for those reasons. You get what I'm saying? Because we are human beings we're really good at throwing around high morality about corporations, but we're really bad at treating corporations like they're an autonomous being. Corporations are people too. Like corporations, and I'm not preaching or anything, I'm just kind of talking about this. Corporations are people. They're owned by people. They're worked by people. They are people. Why am I jumping in and out of my ship like this, y'all? I have to keep creating a save instance because I now have to keep going and deleting all these bases. So it is people who start those businesses, grow them to corporations. It's the people who work for them that support it. It's the people who patronize them and continue to patronize them knowing that they're toxic. So it's, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, a lot of people, I've heard a lot of people years ago in the 90s and different times talk about taking things back to family business, and I've seen them destroy their family business being just as toxic, but just on a small scale. So my hope is that that doesn't happen. My hope is that y'all can keep that mindset and keep it strong and keep it going. All right, let's take the screenshot real quick and hit continue. Okay, let's do this little down arrow. We have one more base. Typically, one base is not going to be as problematic as the others. So we're going to go back up to our ship. When you have 2 or 3 bases, that's when you start two or more bases. That's when you start having glitchy problems. One base that's close is not that much of a problem. So let's go back up here. Let's create another autosave instance just by getting in the ship and then getting back out. All right, I'm going to reload that autosave to clear any of the bullshit. And then we're going to try to get this ship. It's the family I chose. Yes, okay. And they chose to love me. That's what I'm talking about. I trust this older lady with my life. We have cried on each other's shoulders, and I have taken her kids for doctor's visits. We have a bond. That is a beautiful thing, Jack. That's what I'm talking about. So y'all basically have that bond is going to guarantee that, at least with you two and with those who are close to you, that y'all are going to live up to what you're trying to do. That's big up, man. I respect that. Blood is thicker than water. Blood is actually thicker than water just by its, biological form. However, what do you use to wash blood off with? I said that to so many people. Blood is thicker than water. What do you use to wash blood off with? And so for people who do not know, the full quote is, "The blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb." That's the actual quote. The blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. And that phrase actually came from people who had served in war together. It didn't come from families. Peroxide, that's true. You definitely use peroxide. But yeah, that phrase was not something that came from family stuff. It was, words were chosen as human beings do. It was, tweaked and changed to fit someone's narrative. You know how it works. You know how we do as humans. That's our thing. Tweak and change to fit narratives. That's our thing. All right, let's grab this stuff, y'all. And that's okay, because we're never going to stop doing that. It's just part of who we are. That's been going on for thousands of years. We are literally never going to stop. We got to ask. Oh, this ain't bad. This one may be over here, but we can bring these down. And we can come this way as well. This one we can go up top with. We can come. Okay, I can work with this. Yo. My friend is not military, but her father and her son is. Her son is basically my little brother. It's tight. We have, oh my God, come on, Twitch. Come on, Twitch, man. Why are your comments not working today? What's going on, fam? It's basically my little brother. It's tight. We have a tight bond. That's a beautiful thing, man. I don't have that with anybody. I used to. But the one group, the one group that showed me what family means, the one group, the first group to do that, show me what family means, was my team when I was in the military. And if you know anything about me, you know that they're not here anymore. So they died in combat, July 4th and July 14th. July is not particularly a hard month for me. I know what I chose in joining the military. I know my MOS. So my MOS was to do nothing but train to be basically a walking weapon. But they were my family. They were the first people to show me what family really is. And I love them for it. It's sad that they're not here anymore, but that's also a part of life. All right, y'all, look at this one. This is what we got. This one's a keeper. I'm keeping this one. Yeah. Now the colors are kind of, dulled out and muted because of the atmosphere of the planet. And I know a lot of people don't like the skinny wing thing, but I like the skinny wing thing. I think this is a damn good looking ship, y'all. What y'all think? What do we think? Anybody? Any takers? This is gonna be my last hurrah though, y'all. It's 13:30 over here in Bali, which means I need to get about doing things with my life. Because as I stated, I'm a broke ass artist, and broke ass artists need to eat and make money and pay bills. And yeah, there's that. And since my broke ass needs to do that, I'm gonna have to jump up off of this game at some point and go take care of those things. Let's go. But to those who are new to the Vibe Room, what's up, yo? Welcome to the Vibe Room Life. Welcome to the space. I'm Bone, the streetwear creator. I'm an artist, designer, veteran. Not that I really care, but a lot of people do care about that. I genuinely don't. I care, it's my life experience, but I do not hold it as a badge of honor. So there's that. And I'm just a dude. Just turned 51 this month. I've been a chef, a war fighter, a construction worker. I grew up doing home remodeling construction. I can build my own house with concrete and or other things. I'm a whole lot of things, just like all of you. And this is a chill space. The only time it's not chill is if someone comes in and shows their ass being an asshole or demanding things that they do not deserve. That's the only time it will not be a chill space, and they will be removed right after I tell them about themselves. Now, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I'm like, you know what? I ain't gonna say nothing. We just gonna boot this fool. All right, so this is a Class A. We're gonna take this Class A up before I get out of here. We're gonna take this Class A. Oops, wrong thing. Matter of fact, hold on, y'all. Let me give you the coordinates real quick again. Not the coordinates, but let me give you a shot of the. All right, so if you look down in the bottom left corner, you're going to see that this is in the Euclid Galaxy, and there are the 16 glyphs that you need. Okay, so I believe the corresponding numbers are 2, 2, 13, 4, 8, 4, 4, 10, 8, 2, 8, and 13. I believe those are the corresponding numbers for those glyphs. But bird, TP, tent, whatever you want to call it, dinosaur, brachiosaurus, whatever you want to call it, spider. So I'll just go bird, TP, dinosaur looking thing, bug, dinosaur, vortex, bug, bird, bug again, TP. And the specific coordinates for this ship are plus 73.18 and negative 4.22. Okay. And with that, we're going to grab this ship. We know the S class. The S class, if we look here real quick, what you see here is called a supercharged slot. The S class's supercharged slots are not together, but we're going to go to the space station. We're going to upgrade this to an S class real quick, and then we're going to see where all the supercharged slots are. That way you'll know which one you want to pick. There is a ready S class down there. The supercharged slots are not together, but they're not that far apart. It can be worked with. Oftentimes, if you grab like a B class or an A class and you upgrade it to an S, the supercharged slots will be together. Why is that important? Once again, it is important because when your weapons and different things are all together, they boost each other. So if the supercharged slots are together and you're boosting those primary things you want to make stronger, when they're touching each other, their augments and everything, bring them all together in one group, they will boost each other. I'll show you what I mean real quick via my ship my current main ship here. Let's grab the butter cutter. Let's go into the starship. Okay, do y'all see this? Do y'all see how it's highlighted here? Now this one came as an S class, and if you see this one here, it's not highlighted. It doesn't have a color ring around it, right? This one doesn't have a color ring around it. This one doesn't, but the rest do. And this is because of the type of augment it is, all right? But if you see, all these are blue, so they all support each other, right? And then you have these that also, but they're touching, like they're all connecting because the augments and everything are connected, and we come down. So we're going from here, boop, 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 all the way up, all the way down, all the way over. So all of these are now all supporting each other and helping and making each other stronger. They're all boosting each other now, because the ones that are connected to the supercharged slots are connecting to each other via the augments. So a lot of people prefer for the supercharged slots to be close together, because if they're close together, that's going to be easier to do. You don't have to put them all over the place like I did. Does that make sense? Hopefully I explained that well. I hope. Okay, all right, so this one is the B class. All right, so let's go upgrade. For whatever it's worth to you, you are an easy person to bounce thoughts off of, and you have the voice of an angel. Thank you, Jack. If nothing else, you are blessed with a beautiful voice. If nothing else, yo, that's a backhanded compliment. There's a little bit of backhand in that one, but I'll take it. If nothing, damn, Jack said, if nothing else, you have a nice voice. I know you meant that as a full-on compliment, and I take it as that, but I'm going to mess with you. I don't know if you're still in here, but I'm going to tease you for it, Jack. I'm going to tease you for it. Because I know it wasn't backhanded, but it could easily be, I know you didn't mean it in a backhanded way. Because you're basically saying, like, I don't really know you, Bone. I just have these experiences with you, and you're easy to bounce ideas off of, and you got a good voice. I take that. Like I said, I don't know if you're still in here, but thank you for the compliment. I'm the only one, I'm interacting with myself right now. All right, Flameborn has been upgraded to an A. All right, let's upgrade it to an S, and let's see where the slots are. Okay, I don't think we need to. Well, we'll go this way just in case we need to upgrade the slots themselves, because sometimes if you don't upgrade slots, you won't see some of the okay, we got 1, 2, 3. Not too bad. All right, let's see where the other one is. It's probably way off in the. Okay, there they are. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's not bad at all. If you like this grouping better, then I suggest you grab the B class, and then once you upgrade it, you'll get all the, this is pretty good, yo. Especially once you start stacking down this way, you'll be able to really just create a whole cluster with all your essential stuff right here supporting each other. I think that's pretty good. What y'all think? What y'all think, man? What y'all think? All right. So now we have two S classes. So there's that. I like that grouping better, so I'm going to keep this one. And hello. I guess Jack is gone. I think I'll trust you on this one. I'm still too new to this game to have really formed strong opinions on some of this. Well, like, this is just how it is. Like, it's just how the system works. You get what I mean? Like, that's just how that system works. So if you look at how that system works, that's just what it does. I don't know. We'll keep the name Flameborn. I don't mind that name. And we're just gonna say I'm gonna just change the name a bit. I'm gonna just say 7-1. That way I know I'm not scrapping this one. But yeah, that's just how it works. These are supercharged slots. And the supercharged slots, like, I would take this right here. I'd drop it in there. This is your shield. I drop my shield in. I would 100% drop my luminous drive in. Because these are your regular anti-gravity wells. So this is your regular thrusters. So when you're in battle, these are the thrusters you're going to use. You have your crimson core. If you drop your crimson core in there, it's going to help to extend. So I'm going to take them out and you'll see. If you look at the numbers at the top right, okay? So right now, our damage potential is at 384.9. But everything is touching each other, so they're supporting each other, right? So they're getting a little bit of boost from each other. Then you have the S class, which is boosting them as well. Then you have your shield strength at 200, hyperdrive range at 653, maneuverability at 493. So let's take the thruster real quick and let's drop it in one of these. Doesn't do anything. It didn't change anything, right? But if I take the luminous drive and I drop it in, right? If I take the luminous drive and I drop it in, you get, actually it did do, hold up. So we're at 493 and I drop this in, nothing, it doesn't change it. But I drop in the luminous drive and it changes the 493 maneuverability to 694. So these supercharged slots supercharge whatever augments you put in it. Our shields right now are at 200. I drop it in there, it goes to 240, right? I take my sentinel cannon. Its damage potential is at 384.9. I drop it in, takes it to 395.7. And then if I take our crimson core, which is our initial jump thing, and we drop that in right now, our hyperdrive range is 653. It jumps to 816.1. So that's just how it works. Now, once we get augments that will, upgrade it, and we can then put an augment between these two, what'll happen is that augment will connect them. They'll support each other and they'll boost each other even more. That's how it works. So yeah. Now keep in mind, I found out about that when I started looking up how to find ships. And then the more I played with it, the more I was like, okay, I get it. Oh, I'm happy to do it. I love to teach. I love to share. You can't share nothing if you can't explain it. Well, it's not true. You can be like, you want a cookie? And then someone else could be like, I sure do. And then you just give them a cookie. You don't have to explain it. Yep, I take that one back. You can share all types of things without explaining it. Can I borrow your jacket? You sure can. Okay, I'm being a dork. All right, so let's put the other one, boop, and let's go ahead and scrap that bad boy. We're not going to use it. All right, what are we getting for it? Scrap is going to be worth 51 million. That's a beautiful thing, yo. Let's get it. Another thing about this, even if you go on out and you're hunting ships, I'm gonna go get these Sentinel ships, and you're like, I'm probably not going to keep it. That's okay, because if you don't keep it, what you're going to get is a bunch of this. You're going to get these augments. Now, you might not use these augments. You know, you might already have them. That's okay. If you already have some that are really good, X being the highest, C being the lowest. We got some S, some A's. We got 2 S's, another X. If you already have some that are really good, that's fine, right? But what you can do with them, if you don't need them, is you go up here like so. You go to one of these, any one of these. It could be this one, this one. The price is going to be same. You can even go over here to these two. It doesn't matter. Any one of them. And you just go over here. I'm going to go to the ship one because these are specifically for the ship. I'm going to go in. You go ahead. You get, tap through till you get to the point, because he's just doing a whole lot of flapping right now. We go to purchase your upgrade modules. They say the same thing every time. Go down to sell. And this is a good way to get nanites too. You see, this pulse engine module S is worth 992 nanites. This one's worth 470. This one's worth 1,988, which means this one really has some good stats. This is another way to see if the stats are good. Typically an S Starship module that's 470, it typically only has one parameter in it. But when you get them up here with like 992, 100, 1,988, typically they're going to have 3 parameters in them, which boost. So that's a good way to tell. Like, even if you don't want to sell them, you can come up here, you can get a good look at them, and you can see. Now, if you're talking about a C level, don't expect it to be worth much. That's the lowest level one. But you see, here's an X with 331. Here's another X that's only worth 380. They're probably not worth keeping. On top of that, I'm not going to use the positron cannon on mine. I don't need it. I don't think you need more than 2 weapons on your ship. So 3 at the most. So I can just get rid of that one, right? But I can keep the hyperdrive modules. I may not need them for my current ship, but there's other ships I would like to fly, and I can keep these for the other ships, So yeah, that's another thing you can do with that. With going and grabbing ships I grabbed 2. One, I wanted to keep one of them. But often when I go grab a Sentinel ship, I'll grab all 3 or 4 off the planet, because I can come back and get the resources from them. And when we get to this point here, you got these 3,000. You got these 3. These are worth 2,820 credits. You're going to get these from the ship. These augments came from the ship that I just got rid of. You got 4 of these, and these are worth 48 million credits. So this is another way you can get credits too as well. All right, now we have a complete mystery one. This is a Sentinel weapon shard, 480 nanites. Ooh. I don't even know the level because it has a question mark. I'm probably just gonna sell it. Yeah, so there you go. With that said, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. It is 13:48 for me, almost 13:50, almost 1400. 1, I'm hungry. 2, I have some things I need to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cut it. On that note, I'm gonna go ahead and get myself up and out of here. Before I go, please go check out the Vibe Room Life shop. I am a artist, designer, Bone the Streetwear Creator. That's the TSWC in my name, the Streetwear Creator. You don't have to purchase anything, but I do love me some feedback. No, matter of fact, go to the shop and buy something, damn it. I'm an independent artist. I'm putting my time in the streaming and stuff for people, and I design some dope shit. Go get you something, okay? All right, get you something nice so I can keep myself in a nice place. Okay, thank you very much. Shoot. I can't make nobody do nothing, y'all. All I can do is suggest. That's it. That's all I can do is suggest, and hope that you like what you see when you get there. Okay. So yeah, if you're so inclined to check out the shop, if you want to, please do. Let me know what you think. This is the shop right here. We're looking at it right now. Like I said, you don't have to purchase anything, but it'll help a brother out if you do. Plus, you'll be a part of a great community with some unique wear that not a lot of people have. So go ahead and check it out. Yeah. What's coming up? We got this coming up pretty soon. I'll show you what it looks like. And if you like it, you can get it when I drop it. If you don't like it, don't get it. Boom. There you go. This is a mock-up of the jacket. Matter of fact, let's turn this on real quick so you can see it more visible. And this is a ghost mock-up of the jacket. Shaboom. Right there. And obviously, we got ourselves a pant that's going to be coming with it as well. Now, before you ask me if I would wear this, yes, I only design what I would wear. Okay? So yes, I would wear it. I will be wearing it. So there's that. But with that said, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and get out your hair. VibeRoomLife.shop. VibeRoomLife.shop. Check it out if you like it. If you don't have to be a part of this community. You don't have to do anything. And subscribe if you like it. Or at least follow. And make sure you turn on your notifications so you can see us again. And I hope to see y'all back. All right. I don't know who's here. I don't know who's awake. But thank y'all for giving such good energy. I hope to see you again. And welcome to the VRL fam. Welcome to the Vibe Room Life fam. And with that said, everybody, it is about that time. So with no grand rhythm and no grand rhyme, if you remember what I say, you can rock with me. And we're going to slide up on out of here on a count of 1, 2, and 3. Peace, love, joy, and happiness. I'm out. Later, Gators. Mad love, everybody, and whatever you do, y'all keep it sexy. I'll see y'all soon. Bye-bye, everybody. Y'all be good.